Good evening and welcome to Side 21 and tonight's episode of the Curious Cauldron of Fasuril. This is part 2 of 2, the final episode of this short series, so let's get right to it and introduce our players for this evening.
Hey, my name is Jake, and I am playing Pocket Knife, or PK, the Druid Halfling.
Hey, I'm Goss. I will be playing Fiona Fireball, the Tiefling Sorcerer.
My name is Em, and I will be playing Neta Roseward, the Satyr Paladin.
Hey, my name's Hunter Douglas, and I'll be playing Chim, Pinkerton, the Gnome Fighter.
Alrighty, if you don't get a chance to check us out live on Twitch on Wednesdays, we do upload all of our VODs the following day on Thursday to YouTube. So head over to @Side21TV on YouTube. You can check out this episode and all of our previous content there. And without further ado, I believe that concludes our announcements for this evening. So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of The Curious Cauldron of Fasuril. Where last we left off, we were in the quaint and cute halfling village of Fasuril during the soup trials. Everyone was enjoying a nice breakfast, meeting each other at the community table when the announcement was made. The cauldron had spoken and the soup trials had begun. Everybody made their way to the town square to hear the announcement. Nestor, the mayor, the magistrate of this small village, coming out to let everyone know the trials had started, what the special ingredients would be, and the rules of the competition. After everybody dispersed, we saw a few teams apply to be a part of the competition, starting with a very funny little group of all almost identical looking gnomes, wearing their little jumpsuits and red hats with their long white beards, doing various acrobatics as they stood discussing, eventually applying and leaving the area. We also saw a pair of battle-ready dwarves, a couple stout armored guys apply for the competition. We saw and learned the name of Wizbo the Magnificent and Schmitty, his loyal sidekick. They also applied. And then, of course, the four of you applied. Team name pending, I believe. After you all decided to apply together, you made your way around the village of Fasuril for the next couple hours, discovering the beekeeper's house and his backyard with what looked like fire wasps. You spent some time down on the beach. Didn't really get a lot of information there, but presumably under the surface of the large lake there are hammer crabs. And then you walked up to the rhubarb farm and learned a little bit about rhubarb, had a nice conversation with the farmer there, and eventually made your way back to the tavern to plan and discuss what kind of soup you would be making, what the process of making that soup might look like, and so on and so forth until it was bedtime. And some of you feeling a little inebriated, in a heated argument, making your way upstairs to bed. I believe we said we wanted to wake up bright and early before first light and possibly get some stuff done prior to the sun coming up. Now, are you guys? This is a very safe place. Taking watch might be a little much, but is somebody going? How are you guys going to make sure you're waking up early, I guess is the question.
I'm a bit of an early bird, so I'll get up first, and what I'll do is Fiona will go over and and tap Ned. I'll be like, psst, psst, we have to go. And then I'll go over to the guys and just bang on the door instead. It's time to wake up.
Neta plays her panpipes behind you obnoxiously to help them. Like, wake up call.
Exactly.
You see a door, a few doors. You know where there is, and a few doors down past that, you see this ancient woman poke her head out. She's got one of those long knit sleeping caps on that has the tail that comes down. It's got a little ball hanging down, and then a dressing gown, and she looks out of the doorway with her face all scrunched up looking at you, and just gives you the nastiest look and says, "Can you keep it down?"
I'm gonna turn and look at her and go, "There's coffee downstairs." Just act like nothing happened.
Tuck away my pan flute.
You wouldn't have thought it possible, but her face scrunches up a little bit more as she kind of slams her door and goes back into her room.
Do we hear them? I assume we do. It's
oh yeah,
dumb loud.
We can't not.
We can't hear
you
that.
hear the sound of banging pan flutes and hushed discussion occurring just outside your door. And this is a 7-footer, banging,
yeah,
so pretty loud.
Me. I guess it's time to get up. Hey, are you awake?
I'm all curled up in the bed because I took the bed from Chim, and I'm just all right, fine, let's go.
I gave it to you because I'm a super nice guy. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
The nicest, so. All right, I get up, do a little stretch, and grab my stuff. Go to open the door. Good morning.
Good morning, Starshine.
Did you bring coffee up here?
It's downstairs, but I figured we could grab some on the go or have a drink before we leave.
It's downstairs? Okay, I guess. That's fine. I'll just walk by
Get the
you.
blood pumping. That's good.
We didn't pay for room service.
I just thought, since I'm the... But, well, yeah, it's fine. Just keep walking downstairs.
As you guys
Just
make
look
your
up,
way...
Huh?
As you guys make your way down the stairs, it's so early. It's 4:30 in the morning. You guys, every step down the stairs, creak, creak, you hear the wood creaking beneath your feet, but eventually make your way down there. Tobin behind the bar. It does look like he is just now starting to set up some sort of breakfast kind of services, and he's just getting the first elements of that out. As you see, the whole kind of room is lit by candles. It's very it's cool looking. It's this little tavern. Everything is just kind of a little shorter and smaller, and it's lit by the warm light of the candles even in this dark morning.
Morning, Tobin.
Well, good morning. You lots are up early.
Yeah, well, it's pretty busy work winning a whole competition, so.
Aye, well, the early bird gets the worm, so they say.
I don't think worm is one of the special ingredients, actually. But it's okay.
Could be a garnish.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah, okay, sure. This guy.
Would you like some coffee?
Yes, please. Oh my god.
Yes,
Right
please.
this way.
Yes, please.
And he says, coffee's on the house for all of our overnighters. And he pours you all some coffee. He puts out a little dish with sugar cubes on it and a small carafe of what looks like milk. Here you are.
Just take the coffee and then the milk and just start back and forth, just drinking them.
Neta puts too many sugar cubes in her coffee.
I just take my coffee black like my soul.
Wow. That's pretty dark for 5 a.m.
Oh no.
Or whatever
Well.
it is. So, where are we going first? You guys want to go get this honey? Maybe the wasps are still asleep.
I think we said we were gonna go to the next town over first, because that was going to take the longest, right?
Oh yeah,
We're gonna get the scallions first.
okay.
Yeah, the scallions.
Root Hill. So it's not a town. It's more of like a physical, like geographical hill.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair
hill of
PUI.
roots.
The
10-4.
Mhm.
Okay. What's her name? Oh my god. Oh, PK. Do you remember where this root hill is?
I'm sure that I do if I roll right. Yeah.
I think you rolled for it last time, didn't you? Maybe I'm making that up.
Oh yeah, maybe I did.
Yeah, it is about 1.5 miles outside town, on the opposite end of outside of town from your outside of town.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's on the opposite end of where I live, which is this way. Let's go.
Let's go. Just like got a little pep in my step.
All right, you guys make your way out into the early morning light, no, not light, the early morning darkness here in the Dalelands, out into the streets of Fasuril, following young PK out of the village. There was talk of setting a trap for a rabbit on your way there to then see if you caught one on your way back. Did you want to do that, PK?
I already got one of my rabbits back from Tobin, so I think we're good on the rabbit.
All right, excellent. You guys make your way out of the village, and the small path begins to wind its way into a small forest that is kind of on the outskirts of town. And PK, as you're leading them through this forest towards Root Hill, which lies just beyond, go ahead and make a survival history check for me.
Hope you know where you're going.
Oh, it's a solid 2. It's a strong 2 though.
Does
So
somebody
it's a
provide
5.
the help action or something?
Yes,
I can
please.
light my torch so it's a little bit brighter out here, so I can get some a little better idea of the physical stuff.
Can I try to help?
I didn't get any of that coffee, so I'm a little still hazed,
Also, I'm going to cast guidance. Like, try looking a bit better.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll another d20 for advantage. Torchlight now, and 4 for guidance.
And then add a d4.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 11 total.
11 is good. As you make your way,
Wait.
yeah, this isn't, you're not making your way miles and miles away. This is a pretty short trek, all things considered. And you guys make your way through the forest until eventually you do come to a break in the trees, and you can see a grassy hill in front of you that leads up to the top. And just as you're kind of breaking the tree line, everybody make a perception check.
Is that it? Hey PK, is
That
that
one, I got no clue.
I thought you said you knew where you're going.
Yeah, I thought I did. I'm just not awake yet.
2.
I got a 5.
I got a dirty 20.
Let's go. Come on.
All right.
Somebody
Dang
go.
us.
So from where you guys are standing, there's a lot of foliage around, like, ivy and different kind of vines and things hanging down from the trees, and then just branches of lush leafy branches hanging in front of you. So not all of you are able to get like a perfect line of sight to the top of this hill. But Neta, with a dirty 20, you see at the top of the hill, firstly, you see quite a few bushes growing on the ground, and you can see these long stalks growing out of the bushes that start white and eventually fade to green and have like a kind of a square top. Looks a lot like an onion to you. However, you also see light coming from the top of the hill, just beyond where the scallions seem to be growing, and you can recognize that it's a campfire, and you can see that there's some like rock outcroppings up there, coming out of the top of the hill, and 2 of them, there are a couple what look like goblins standing up there, kind of looking down the hill. and the scallions are kind of between you and where these goblins are standing. And I will go ahead and pop us right over here.
Scallion Hill.
All right, so you guys are down here, just on the edge of the. You can see this whole map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see the scallion bushes, the rock outcropping. You can see the fire here, and then you've got these are the two goblins that you saw. You can see those guys there. So yeah, and you guys are down here. They don't appear to have seen you. This tree is kind of breaking their line of sight to where you guys are at right now.
Okay.
Are we there yet?
I was gonna say it looked like someone camped out here before us, but I don't think they're playing the game.
Do you think we should be worried?
What do you see up there?
I think they're goblins.
Everybody make a nature check for me. PK, I'd like you to do it with advantage, please.
18.
12.
16.
18, 16. I think both of you would know that goblins love scallions. They are very heavily featured in goblin cuisine. They just eat them like straight up out of the ground.
Oh, maybe they're willing to share. I'm gonna start walking forward.
I'm going
Like
to
out into the open.
How about
Yeah, I
that?
mean, unless somebody says no, I'm just gonna kind of like make my way.
Well, you should probably hold on for a second. Let's think about what's going on here first.
Do you think they're?
Yeah.
I don't
Go.
think these guys are playing the game, so, like Ned said, so
I think we could take them.
we might be able to take them.
Everybody make a insight check now that you're all aware of to get an idea of their temperament.
If you guys,
After a
want,
day
like,
of soup with bloodshed?
I'm down to give them do a little
Oh,
scrap.
that's a 7. Got a 10. I thought it was a nat 1, but I got a 7.
Ooh, natural 20 for
10.
22.
I got 5.
Nice.
I got a 10.
My rolls are terrible.
You start to walk up, and as you get just a little bit closer, you get to an angle, Chim, where the firelight shines a little bit better on the goblin figure leaned up against the rock, and you see he's got like a light colored leather armor that you can see just like even from the distance where you're at. It's got like chunks ripped out of it. You can see like blood stains on this guy. You see he's got like scars and like long, like nasty looking ratted hair.
I turn back around. Okay, guys, I don't think these guys are playing the game.
Good call.
Yeah, thank you. I saw it with my eyes. So,
Yeah, that was good.
thank
Very
you.
perceptive.
Okay, now you're
I
just
have an idea.
You're putting it on thick.
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work.
What is it?
So, we need these scallions, but do these guys look like friendly? If not, I have an idea, but it's going to be really risky.
Let's
Because,
hear it.
I don't think they're friendly.
well, I have mage hand, and I wonder if I can get close enough, could I grab some and we just run
Oh,
How
baby.
close do you need to be?
30 feet?
Do you have? I think there's like regular mage hand, and I think that there's a certain class that has like the ability to have your mage hand be invisible. But I think that's like extra. Is your mage hand invisible? I don't remember what.
No, it
class
just says a
was.
spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range. So I think you can
Okay.
see it.
So a mage hand, I think, definitely could harvest some scallions for you. Whether it can do so without being seen is another story.
Well,
We can try to get a little bit closer. Maybe over there, and I point over there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you guys think you could
PK
probably backtrack back into the tree line and then move up if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, I'll start doing that.
Okay. Yeah, so you
So-
guys make your way into the tree line. Yeah, everybody make a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
What PK is
I'll just
gonna
say
do?
with advantage because okay, go ahead. What you got, PK?
I'm going to dip a little bit behind a bush, just quietly, and then I'm going to wild shape into a panther.
Woo! There it is.
Yep. And then as a panther, I'm going to go this way stealthily and
Okay.
make a little bit of noise to draw their attention while everyone else is going the opposite direction.
Okay, everybody make a stealth check for me as you start to, get cover. 3 of you to move, 1 of you to wild shape.
Did you guys know you could do that?
Learning something new every day.
I got a dirty 20.
I got a nat 1.
I have 17.
14.
2.
Oh no.
Nice. Oh, actually, I got a 22 because of the panther's stealth.
Okay, so 17, 14, 22, and 1.
Huh.
Those are all pretty high except for the 1. I'm gonna let you slide on one as you guys move your characters into the forest here. Chim, you go to to walk in and you miss like completely just space on like this big root that's just right in the path you're walking on. Your foot catches it, you twist your ankle a little bit, it actually kind of hurts, and you go to fall down. But luckily Fiona is right there and she like kind of reaches down and just easily, like without any trouble whatsoever, like grabs you by the back of the collar and like stands you up straight before you can make too much noise.
Like shh.
I'm sorry.
And you guys are able to sneak your way over here to behind this.
Usually I'm really good at like sneaking and like pretty much everything, so
Okay, as you guys get into position right over here, we've got PK on the other side. He's wild shaped into, you said a panther?
Yeah. Black Panther.
All
So
right,
I'm like
perfect. And yeah, you're stealthing through the trees. You get to, we'll say you get to about right here. And you can get closer if you want, but I want to leave you there for now.
Yeah, I want to get close to this bush right here.
Okay.
And I just want to start doing like some low growls and something to draw their attention my direction.
Okay. Give me a intimidation check, please.
Oh.
Oh, that's a 2, not 1. It's like a purr. Yeah.
As you purr, this goblin right here gets the little exclamation point above his head. Turns.
Huh?
Chin. He kind of turns back and speaks something to the camp behind him. Do any of you speak Goblin?
Oh wait.
No.
I think. No.
No. Sorry. I was so stoked because
Well-
I knew I picked up something weird, but it wasn't that.
Okay, yeah, so you guys just hear as he says something back to the camp, and he is going to actually everybody roll initiative.
Heyo.
Oh,
Where's initiative?
I got a 2.
I'll ask for everybody's here in just a moment.
Did you guys hear that really sad growl from over there?
I'm like a chipmunk.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it's cute, all right.
Chim,
15.
PK,
11.
Neta,
2.
and Fiona.
8.
All right, let me. Okay, yeah, this guy is going to move out towards the sounds. He's going to look around over here. He's not seeing anything, but he is just going to stand his ground right there. That is going to be... Chim, what's your dex?
So freaking high, higher than yours. The higher.
What is it?
Is sorry, I have to do the thing. 18.
Okay, it is indeed higher. That is you. What would you like to do?
I would
you,
like.
You hear?
Mhm.
Yeah, you hear the soft growl. That sounds completely non-threatening from the other side of the hill over there, and you see this one goblin break away from the camp and start moving in that direction.
I'm going to. My movement is 30 feet, so I think what I'm going to do is run out to here as quick as possible. Watch this. And
5, 10. Wait, okay, sorry.
all good.
So you can get like right there.
F. This isn't good.
You're out in the open.
I know. And then I'm going to. You think he sees me because of this rock? And scallions? And I'm short.
I think this is where, like, did roll a natural 1 a minute ago on a stealth check. I think he probably, when you came out, if you come out there, I think he sees you, yes.
Okay.
I'll let you go back and retcon that movement if you want. But.
No, it's okay. Because I was thinking about with the I don't know how high the bushes are, but I was going to come out there and action hide. Like drop down right here and see if I can get like covered. But if he saw me running over, then I might just do the thing.
Yeah, I think he saw you, man.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, at disadvantage, I'm going to take out my sling and take out one of these like marbles and just like, yeah. And just try to use
At the goblin?
Yeah, but it's only
why
30.
Why is it at disadvantage?
Because it's only 30 feet range. And I think that's...
Oh, but you have longer range without advantage or without like a disadvantage?
It says 30 feet / 120 feet.
Yep, so the 120 is, yeah, anything
Disadvantage.
between 30 and 120 you can do with disadvantage.
Okay, so I will do that. No way. 8.
An 8 does not hit. No, yeah, your pebble falls a little bit. Marble falls short and into the dirt right here, and he looks down, and if he didn't see you before, he definitely does now.
So I'm like,
Nice.
watch this. I just run out there and miss completely. That's my turn.
PK in the bush. What are we doing? You can see enough through. Well, actually, this rock is kind of messing you up. I mean, you saw him over here take a shot. You don't know what happened with the shot.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's not a ton I can do. I'm just going to run over here 50 feet into these bushes, kind of just like scaring this guy a little bit of a shadow running past. So I'm just gonna run over here into these bushes and then hide.
What's your speed?
50.
Okay, 5, 10, 15,
Big
20,
bitty.
25, 30, 30. Yeah, you're in there for sure.
So,
and so you were
with
just trying to
that-
scare him with like your shadowy movement.
Yeah, shadow running past is pretty much what I'm doing. And then I'll hide out.
Okay. So are you trying to scare him though with that action?
Yeah, just keep his attention on me.
Okay, I got you.
Like, what's in the bushes?
Make another
Something's
stealth
over
check.
That's going to be 15 plus 21.
Ooh.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you are hidden in that bush, but he saw you move over there. Definitely got his attention. Anything else for you, PK?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. All right, that is going to. I can't see. I need to zoom in. That is going to bring up this guy who was hiding behind. He is going to, after being beckoned by his buddy, he's going to also move out in this direction. He can only make it to right here, though. So yeah, he's going to post up right there. Doesn't really see anything. You hear him kind of yelling at his other goblin friend, like, what are we doing out here? That is going to be his turn. Fiona.
Let's see. Let's see what I can do. I wonder. Where are you at again? Where's PK at again? Over here, right? Okay.
I'm over
He's
here,
in,
yeah.
yeah, right there.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. I have a backup plan to the backup plan.
Nice.
I'm gonna go right about here. So I'm just gonna move my character. Oh, how do I do that?
You shouldn't be able to move your character. I got you, though. Where you
Oh,
want to
okay. Right at the edge of the. Oh, I can do this button. Yeah, right here. That'd be great.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Hand on this bush right here, and try to
Okay.
grab some scallions.
Nice.
All right. Let me just read Mage Hand real quick and make sure I'm not forgetting anything about it.
That's okay.
Cheese it.
If you click and hold, it marks what you want. Yeah.
Thanks. Well, this will be fun.
La 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 la.
Look at all the colors.
It marks what you want and what the DM doesn't want.
Okay, yeah. You cast Mage Hand and you see purple. What color do you want your Mage Hand?
I'm gonna do let's do a green.
Ooh.
What level is that?
It's just a cantrip. It's just a.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
It's okay.
1.
Boy. Where's my freaking Mage Hands, guys?
Oh no. Hey Fiona, did you see me head up?
Clear.
Did you see me head up?
What?
I totally head up.
I know you did.
Thanks. Hey, don't tell anybody else about that, please.
About you falling?
Don't say it out loud. You'll make it real.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, so I can't find my hands. You summon this spectral floating green hand. It's giving off like a little bit of a green light, and you see it just, right on these bushes, snatch up a handful of these scallions and probably some of the leaves and things too, from the scallion bush there. And so that is your action. What else would you like to do? Or is Mage Hand a bonus action? It is an action.
It's an action, yeah.
Yep.
That'll be my turn, but I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on PK over in the bushes to make sure that he's okay.
All right, got you. That is going to bring up a individual that was also back here behind the rock. He is going to. He heard the ripping sound of the scallions and roots and the things coming out of the ground over here, and he is going to move up 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to take a short bow shot at you, Fiona, as he sees you kind of standing behind this mage hand.
Thank goodness.
All right, first attack roll of my first of my attack rolls anyway.
Oh no.
Nice. That was good.
Nice.
Good job.
Landed it.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
Well, like
Ooh.
hits.
Wow.
Immediate consequences.
Oh
Okay,
god.
so-
At least we got it.
Your hair looks great, by the way. So
Thanks. It was just the wind that
Yeah.
just went that way.
That is going to be 12 points of piercing damage as you see this, what looks like this makeshift, totally ununiform arrow with like some bird feathers that have been like roughly tied with cord to the end of it. This goblin arrow kind of wonkily flying through the air, and just watch it as it lands right in your chest on the opposite side from your heart, luckily.
It hurt, guys.
That is going to end its turn. That's going to bring up this guy here. He is going to take his movement as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is also going to take a short bow attack against you, Chim.
Nor. Hey, what are you doing with that? We just want onions.
That one is much worse, however. It'll be a 10.
10.
Yep.
Missed.
Yeah, he's like kind of like running up like this, like his shoulders goblin way towards you, and he looks over at the arrow sticking out of Fiona and just goes and he swings his crossbow at you just a little too fast, and the bolt goes wide and like flies over you. He wasn't expecting you to be maybe quite as short as he got closer, and it goes into the trees behind. Neta, that is you still back here behind the tree. You hear the sounds of crossbows being fired, and you heard this ripping sound of some plant lighting gathered as well.
Okay. They hurt Fiona, so we're fighting.
Yes.
Friendship.
I would like to try and come and like flank in between the two of them, like here maybe.
Sure, yeah, that's 25 feet of movement.
Okay, I have
We'll say you
10
can walk
left.
through the tree. It'll be a little 5, 10, 15. Yeah, it's 25 either way.
Through the tree. Ooh. I used the last 10 of my movement to ram him with the cedar bullets.
Okay, talk to me about that. What do you?
Let's see. You can use your head or horns to make an unarmed strike, and when you hit with them, you deal a 1d6 plus 1 of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
perfect. Yeah, roll to hit on that.
Sick.
Nat 20 for a 23.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes,
Answering
dude.
the DM nat 20 with a nat 20 of the party's own. So yeah, go ahead and roll that, and then double. D&D Beyond should do it automatically, but if it doesn't, the way we do it here at Side 21 is we double just the dice and then add whatever modifiers afterwards.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's going to be 8 altogether.
8 damage.
Nice.
Awesome. So yeah, you see Neta come kind of sneakily just under the edge of this tree, and as she gets to the edge, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but in my mind's eye, you kind of like do the thing with your hoof, and kind of set your head and charge across from under the tree into this open field, and with 8 points of damage, this poor goblin is bludgeoned to death. What does it look like as you strike him?
I'd say she probably hasn't actually thought to use her head like this before yet, so she's just like, just running full into it, and then is knocked back as much as she knocks into him, and almost like lands on her butt, like,
You see her, yeah, kind of, we'll say you stumble back to right here. Awesome. Anything else for your turn? That's your movement and action. Got a bonus action?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. That is going to bring us back to the top of initiative. Goblin over here, the one that is being distracted, he's going to start to hear the sound of crossbows being loosed and, charging satyrs, and he is going to take off that way. And we'll say he makes it to about right here. And he is going to... you see this one's carrying like a javelin. However, this is... Yeah, it's going to be a disadvantage, but he's going to try and throw a javelin at you, Fiona.
Big small thoughts.
You're the only one within his range, really.
Oh, no.
Big small thoughts.
Thanks. I'm so scared.
That is a 16 to hit.
It hits.
Oh,
No.
these goblins are rolling pretty well. Just 5 points of piercing damage from the javelin as another
down.
ranged, comes out of the dark. Oh, and you fall to the ground prone for the moment. You do have a couple of allies right next to you, so hopefully they may be able to help you. That is going to end our javeliner goblin's turn. Chim, you are up. The goblin that is immediately in front of you, you just witnessed front row tickets to them getting satyr horned to death. It was pretty gruesome, to be honest. And you can see now that Fiona is down and looking rough with a javelin and an arrow wound.
You see Chim kind of just like start hopping on his feet and be like, oh my gosh, that was insane. And then I just like take out my pike and start like charging as well towards this one right here. Okay. In the brush, and I'm going to try to lunge at him with my pike.
Yep, you got it.
Fiona.
I can't do anything. I guess I can help action her. I'm a fighter. It's in my blood, baby.
I think more so just you giving her a thumbs up and then running away while she's just like.
Yeah, maybe Chim didn't even realize.
I will say too, in this moment, as you go down. Let me actually look at the spell one more time.
Disintegrated.
I would notice that.
It doesn't say it explicitly goes down, and you're not all the way dead. Say it's still floating there, holding the scallions, just one space in front of you.
Cool, so I'm going to lunge at him with this thing, and I'm going to do that. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Take this.
And that's going to be 8 points of damage.
And just as Neta's attack was 8 points of damage, this one as well is enough. How do you want to finish this guy?
I just like run up to him, and usually I'll like Fighters Club, like bare knuckle somebody, and I haven't like had a whole lot of time to use like my actual weapons, but I've been training a little bit, so I'll just take it, and then as I get a little bit closer, I like kind of like close my eyes and just like jam it into his thigh, like right in that like main artery.
You hear him go. He's like got like his nasty look on his face. He's got like the long pointy ears. You see there's like multiple ringed piercings on like the bottom and the top of the ears all along. And he has this like just look of complete confidence as you rush towards him. He's just like smiling at you, like big fangs and this wide mouth. And as soon as you lunge at him and your blade goes in, he just looks down, and when he looks back up, you see his face looks just completely surprised and like a completely different look as he just falls to the ground.
I pull it out.
Better.
Anything else?
How much was that? It was like 5. It was like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was my movement. Okay. Nope. That's it.
All right, that's going to bring up this guy. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and take a short bow attack at you, Chim. That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, it misses. He's again like the same kind of run, right? running up there, goblin style, makes a, just around one of these like taller scallion bushes to get a line of sight at you, and shoots it off, and you see it sail above your head as he does not count for your height. PK, you are up.
I'm just going to make a hard dash 100 feet in that direction, around like here. And yeah, I'm just trying. I see Fiona go down, and I'm just like bolting towards her to see if I can take some of this damage that's going y'all's way.
All right. Any bonus actions at all?
Nope.
All righty. Fiona, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Oh, scared.
Come on, bro.
This is
Not
so
on the cozy.
guys. This is
Not on the
cute.
cozy.
Level
We're just
2.
making
Level 2.
this-
Do I just click the just roll the d20, right?
Yeah, just roll it, or if you have a physical d20, you can do that.
You
You need a 10.
need a 10. Oh, okay.
Wait, or do you need I think you need an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
10.
AC is 11.
Yeah.
Oh god, here we go. Roll to everybody. Do I click that? Yes. A 14?
Let's
A
go.
14. You have succeeded on one death save. So if you don't know, the way this works is if you roll 3 failures, you die. If you roll 3 successes, you stabilize. A natural 20 immediately brings you up to 1 HP, and a natural 1 is 2 fails at once.
Oh, good.
All right, that is going to bring up. I think there's only 2 of these guys left, so yeah, that's Neta.
Okay. I'm going to go to Fiona, and I'm going to give her a lay on hands for 5 points.
Nice.
All right, so yeah, you got 5 HP back. You are no longer making death saves. You're still prone on the ground until your turn, but you are no longer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I
Because you're so
passed out.
tall. Yeah.
I don't know what happened. That was weird.
Yeah, just don't look at your shoulder. Don't. It's fine.
Ah, just kidding.
Neta, anything else for your turn?
I am going to. No, I can throw my javelin. Okay, I'm gonna throw my javelin at this one.
Is lay on hands a bonus action?
Yeah, I thought it was an action, and I felt really bad I didn't do it last turn. But it's a bonus action, so now I
All
can
right,
throw
who
my
you throwing the
javelin.
javelin at?
The further one, I think.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this is the one that threw the javelin.
Yeah, so I'm a javelin him back.
All right, yeah, he's just 45 feet away from you. What's your short range on that?
30. So
Okay, so it will be at disadvantage, but you can probably get this guy closer with just a straight roll. So up to you.
And you have inspiration.
wait, so he's 40 feet away, but 30 feet is the short range, so it's past that, and I'm at disadvantage.
Let me look at your, just to make sure.
It says like 30/120, so
Yeah, so 30 is what you can throw it at without being disadvantaged, but you can still attack with it up to 120 feet away, but just anything over 30 will be at disadvantage. Yep.
I've been doing that wrong for my players this whole time, and surprisingly, none of them have corrected me. Okay.
If it works, it works.
So then I'll go for this one that's closer then, right?
Okay, yeah,
Not at
definitely. That guy's
disadvantage?
within
Okay.
your, for sure.
Okay. Doesn't matter. It's a 6.
Yeah, as you throw it, kind of like telegraph where it's coming from and just ducks out of the way, and you hear it clatter against the rock behind him. Anything else for you? Any movement or anything like that?
Nope.
Alrighty, that is going to bring up this guy that was at farther He is going to run up to you, PK. And he is going to make a multi-attack against you. The first with a scimitar.
PK, look out!
That is a 18 to hit. So that'll be 5 points of slashing damage. And then he is going to, as he, kind of slices across your abdomen, and he just kind of turns his wrist as he brings it back in the exact same arc, just in with the backhand, and attacks it again. His second attack does come at disadvantage. Low is 13 plus 4 though, so 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. And then 3 again, so 5 points of slashing damage. That is going to end its turn. Chim.
Karim.
I thought we were making soup today.
I'm gonna go. I am going to. Dang it, dude. Oh wait.
Damn it, Bobby.
I'm gonna kind of curve this way, and then go to right here, which I think is 30 feet ish. If you do it.
That's 30 right there.
30, and then I didn't realize, but my pike has a 10-foot reach. So then I'm gonna lunge at this guy.
Okay. This is the guy you initially saw when you were looking down at the bottom of the chunks out of his armor and the blood stains. And you see, the other two really just seem to have scimitars and short bows. This guy's the only one that's carrying a javelin.
But that armor's seen better days.
Roll to hit.
That is a natural 20 for 24.
That
man.
Just hits. Sheesh. Okay, so that's going to be 12 damage.
12 damage. All right. You take you find one of those spots where his armor has been torn away, and there's kind of an exposed part of his green, slimy looking goblin skin underneath, and you find that hole from a distance and are able to shove your polearm in there. Anything else for your turn?
So when I hit with the pike, it has the push something ability or something. So if you hit a creature with a pike, you can use the push. You can push the creature up to 10 feet straight away from you if it's large or smaller. So I'm just gonna kind of stab it into his shoulder of his armor and just kind of use the pole to kind of just push him back away from.
Yeah, and you see him kind of stumble backwards, he's backpedaling and almost losing his balance, but gets about 10 feet away and catches himself. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, that's going to bring up this one here. He sees you attacking his boss, and he is going to run right up here behind you, Chim, and make an attack against you with his scimitar. That I'm rolling really well. 18 to hit.
Ooh. I would hit, but I'm going to use a luck point to give you disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that one. It's 12 to hit.
Misses.
All right, yeah. And we'll say what this looks like. You've got this kind of halfling luck, and it manifests sometimes for you in this way where you kind of see half a second into the future, right? And you can make a small adjustment at the very last second because you have this premonition that where his scimitar was going to swing. And you guys just see, and if you watch and observe him doing this, it's almost a little, there's a moment of a shift or a shimmer as he moves out of the way in that way. Cool. That is going to be that guy's turn. PK, you're up.
I'm going to make a bite attack against this dude.
Oh, right, you're a panther. I was wait, you're biting him?
I'm a panther. Yeah.
Rawr.
Yeah, I'm a panther. Okay.
Meow.
So... Nat 20.
Let's go.
Let's go. Another one.
Cozy nat 20.
Yeah. And so that is
20.
2d6s plus 2, which is going to be 6 damage.
6 damage.
Plus 2, 8. 8 total.
8 damage total. As you come up, you guys will see this panther comes up, and you take what is essentially like a thigh off this guy. As you guys see the back of this dude's leg just get ripped out, gross Icarus goblin blood flies everywhere, and he falls to the ground. He's basically on one knee now as his other leg is just wrecked.
Oh, God.
Fiona.
It's
You're saying-
a soup day.
Can I?
Do you have something else? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run straight towards this guy and do pounce. And he has
as you
to make
move
a-
out of the first guy's range, he's going to make a opportunity to you as he swings a scimitar from one knee.
Yeah,
We're going to
that's
give him
fine.
disadvantage on this. The low roll was a 7 plus 4, so 11 to hit. I'm assuming is going to miss you.
Yeah, that misses.
All right, yeah, and you pounce on this guy. Tell us what that looks like.
He just like runs up, bites his leg off, and then with his leg in his mouth, he runs straight towards the other guy and just bulldozes him, and hopefully he goes prone. As the Panthers
Do I need to make a dexterity saving throw, or how does that?
You need to make a strength saving throw. DC is 12.
Alrighty. With a 3, he goes prone as you
Nice.
pounce on him, and he's on the ground.
Nice.
Any damage or anything?
Nope. He's just prone. I'm just
alrighty.
on top of him.
Fiona, you are back up. Still, you're starting on the ground, so if you'd like to get up, that'll be half your movement. But the last guy is just on the ground here. What would you like to do?
Internally, she's freaking out because she still has a javelin in her shoulder. Just trying to don't panic. And so I'm going to move like right here, just a little bit
Okay.
over. And I really want to see what this does. So it's technically a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna do finger guns at the thing. At the goblin,
Hell yeah, finger
I
guns.
because I'm nervous to get too close because I don't want to go down again. So let me just see. Finger guns, self distance is good. Let me double check. Okay. Sorry, it's been a minute. I just clicked the effect, right? Or do I just roll to?
You'll hit the +5 where it says hit DC right above it to see
okay.
if you hit.
21.
Oh, and this is going to be at disadvantage though,
Okay,
because
I'll
he
do it
is a
again.
prone enemy, and ranged attacks against prone enemies are at disadvantage.
16.
A 16 though will still hit.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah, go ahead. Now you'll hit the next
The
box,
effect?
the 2d6. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
9 damage.
With 9 damage, what does it look like as end this goblin with your finger guns?
I'm gonna really tap into the attitude here, and I'm holding on to the jacket with my shoulder still, and I see PK having the goblin pinned down, and I'm just gonna go with my fingers, and I'm gonna be screaming, "You ruined my hair!" and watch it just blow up.
All right, yeah, and you guys on the ground as this goblin takes this force damage from this ranged weapon, ranged spell attack, just kind of does blow up a little bit, and you guys are kind of sprayed with goblin as he dies. But that will bring an end to this combat, as we have some no longer alive goblins and some Root Hill Scallions clutched in the fist of our mage hand.
So
I'm gonna go get the
PK,
scallions.
PK is just gonna drop his wild shape, and you see like that old school show Animorphs where he just like morphs back into himself, and walk over to Fiona And he just says, breathe, as he pulls a javelin and arrow out of her and then casts Cure Wounds on her.
I'm just gonna cry a little bit, but keep it together. Just okay.
Which is 10 hit points back.
I appreciate it. I'm at full health now. Thank you.
Nice.
Are you? That was crazy seeing you turn into an animal. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it.
That's a cool party trick.
Yeah, I think.
I killed a man with my head.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
so
that was
proud
pretty
of you.
insane. I
Way
didn't
to
even
use
want to
your
put
head.
onions in the chowder, to be honest, but this is crazy.
I've
We
never done
literally
that
murdered
before.
for this soup.
When in doubt, use your head.
Yeah, Cauldron, I hope you saw that.
Yeah, seriously, you almost died for soup.
We better win this entire thing.
Wait, Fiona, did you almost die?
Yeah. I just blacked out a little bit. It's
Did you?
okay. I just closed my eyes and then I woke up. It was crazy.
I closed my eyes too, though. I
That's
opened them
what
and the guy was
happened.
dead.
When I like walk over to a bush and grab like a handful of scallions out and just like stuff them in my pocket.
Love it.
Nice.
I'm gonna grab my scallions from my mage hand and get rid of it.
Netta's gonna pick one and like nibble on it to try it.
How is it?
It has the fresh kind of taste of like a scallion. I mean, most of the scallions that you've. The cool thing about these is they're a little larger, not quite as big as like a leek per se, but somewhere in between. And yeah,
Well,
They taste fine to me, but they're really big.
yeah, they're different than slightly different than any scallion seen, but not that different.
well, if these guys got anything on them, can't let it go to waste.
And I'm gonna just like take a minute to like loot the bodies, see if they got any money specifically. All I really care about.
I want to go over to the fire and see if there was anything there worth stealing. Might as well like spices or something that we could just casually just. What if you find like oregano, right? Like,
Yeah,
if
right.
you go
That's
really far.
huge.
Goblin oregano, though? I don't know.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, as you guys make your way searching, I will say you guys get the feeling you need to search pretty quickly here, as First Light will be coming in the very future, and you still need to get back to town. But everybody make a investigation check.
I'm the best at investigating, so should be easy.
19.
7.
12.
8.
19, 7, 12, 8. You guys find just like 5 coppers and a silver total split between the goblins themselves.
Dibs.
But there, Fiona, as you make your way back over here to the fire, you don't really see anything under the pavilion other than like some really ratty looking old like sleeping mats.
No,
But
thanks.
you do see a large chest here, and inside that chest you find about 40 gold pieces and a really large what looks like a ruby.
Oh, well, it's better than oregano. I'm gonna take that and just slide it in my pocket so I can later bribe Chim.
Nice.
Down the road.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't see a thing. I didn't even see them walk over there. I'm just like sitting there counting the 5 copper, like
Suckers.
All right, as you guys are able to gather what remains in this area, you've a couple pockets full of Root Hill scallions. What would you like to do?
Let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah, let's make our way back. We got some honey to get.
like start power
Feeling
walking.
confident, yeah, heading back towards the town, knowing for sure those goblins attacked you.
Yeah, if anybody asks.
Definitely.
If anybody asks.
Anything we're doing or would like to look for in the wilderness here on the way back to town? Not necessary, but just checking.
I would say maybe keep an eye
I
out for
might-
some like herbs and stuff, but I don't think Chim would know anything about that at all.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
Neta would look out for like wild herbs or like edible flowers or like flouncy, fancy stuff like that to put on top.
Little basil.
Yeah.
Little wild mustard leaves or
Uh,
something.
Okay, so I'll say Neta, with the help of everyone else, go ahead and make a nature check with it and roll with it.
What do you see?
I got a 17.
With a 17, yeah, you're kind of just, you've got your bright-eyed attitude after this goblin fight. It was a little traumatic, but you know what? You're an adventurer now. You are on an adventure, and you're just smiling and in this whimsical way that you're just kind of looking around at everything, just absorbing the experience in, and you can't help but notice there is a small bush growing just in the around the backside of one of these roadside trees, and you look back there and you see it's like this big rosemary bush, and then right next to it you see the telltale signs of like the little black spheres hanging down. So you find some like whole grain black pepper and some rosemary.
Nice. The soup is gonna be good.
So
Oh.
right now for our soup we got grass and leaves. Okay.
Tasty grass and leaves.
I mean, sure. Don't you like eat grass?
Here, and she's gonna take off like a single peppercorn and be like, try crunching on that.
Yeah. All right.
It's really I look up at you.
Really good. Alright, we gotta get back.
Start power walking.
Yeah, about this time you guys are making your way the last bend here in this forest trail and make your way back onto the main road, just to stretch outside of Fasuril and make your way the rest of the way. As you guys approach town, you see the square is kind of bustling, and you guys arrive like right around first light. It's basically perfect timing. As you see this. One thing, and you see all around this area, pictured on this exact map, but around this area there are the stalls set up, and you can see all the farmers, placing the rhubarb and potatoes and strawberries and lining up, plucked chickens and things. And you can see one thing that wasn't here yesterday is this right here. You see a large iron cauldron that's got like runes, what look like elvish lettering and rune carved into the surface of it. You can see it's got this kind of purple etherealness like coming out of the top of it, this like almost purple smoke, and it's making the sound of like a bubbling cauldron, but you don't see any like actual steam. It just looks like kind of like a purple light coming out of it. And you see you see the 4 teams gathered around, including yourselves. You see Wizbo and his associate over here. You see the 2 dwarves down here. You see the 4 gnomes right here. Everybody make a perception check for me as you guys make your way into town square, as the sun is just peeking over the trees on the horizon and shining a light into the village of Fasuril.
7.
Nat 20
11.
for 21.
Woo!
5.
Dice are spicy today.
For real.
One thing you for sure noticed right off the rip, Neta, that Schmitty, the assistant to Wizbo over here, you can see that he is like covered in like welts of some kind. You can see that he's got like what look like stings or bites all over him. And yeah, you see the village elder, Nestor, there, and he kind of speaks, or the mayor I should say, he speaks out, and he says, well, it looks like everyone's here. We couldn't be more excited for your soups. We've wheeled the cauldron out. And at this point you hear the cauldron speak for the first time, and he goes, ah yes, another edition of the soup trials. We are excited to have you here, and I can't wait to try what you've made.
PK, who said that?
And he says, he sounds ready. So, without further ado, begin! And you see everybody kind of start to get to their stations. It looks like everybody that's maybe been here for a couple minutes has gotten some stuff already on their stations. But yeah, you guys have your scallions in hand. And now from this point on, one person will need to remain behind at the station at all times. It would need to be rotated so the same person can't stay behind for one thing and then again for something else. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna take the scallions out of my pocket and just slam them on the table.
Let's go.
Let's see. So I'm gonna kind of speak lowly so like nobody else can like hear, because I don't want anybody to like copy our homework. And
I'm like, so are we still doing the chowder?
I think it'll be yummy.
I think so too, especially if we're making it. I could run and go get some honey if you guys still want to do the spicy honey glaze.
That sounds good. I think you should probably go with somebody though, just to be safe.
Well, I'm going. Does anybody else
look
want
at
to
that.
go?
Look at that guy.
So yeah, only one person has to stay behind. But if you want to leave some, you can, but. And the other two ingredients that you need are both kind of pretty close by and presumably the whole day, so.
Yeah. I can stay back this first time. And I'll just get the water boiling and stuff starting to work.
Come on, Fiona, let's go get you some redemption.
Thanks. Remember that time you fell down?
As you guys are making this first decision, you see down here the really short, and the table is like much taller than them. So you see one of them pulls out like a little satchel from their belt and throws it on the ground and like pulls the drawstrings to open the pouch up and starts pulling this large like stool out of the bag. And the stool is much bigger than what looks like it could fit in that bag as he's like pulling it out, and then he pulls out like a small step ladder out of the bag, and just various things. You see one of the minions just does like a standing backflip up onto the top of the table, and another one the minions and another one of the runs around and like one of them hops up on his shoulders and they start ladling water out of the barrel standing on top of each other. And okay, so PK, you're staying behind, and then the rest of you head off to the honey.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you three walk off. PK, you are left behind. How are you starting this soup right now?
I'm getting the water boiling, getting it hot. I'm putting some of my rabbit in there to get like a stock building up as I'm cutting up the onions and cutting up the herbs that we have, just getting it prepared for when we start making this chowder.
Pantry stuff.
All right, we'll revisit
Pantry
you
stuff.
here in a moment, but for now, we'll go ahead and jump to the bees.
On the way there, I was just gonna be like, I'll race you guys there for a gold and just take off.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna run faster than him.
Oops.
That
Both
makes
of you
no
make
change
an
in your
athletics check for me.
Who, me?
Both of you, yeah. If you're trying to
Okay.
run faster. Did you say you're trying to run faster than him?
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, with your long legs, I have to give you a.
Oh, what the fuck?
There's no way.
Well, I'm glad that was advantage. So let me reroll that. A 17?
30-20.
Oh,
Hey.
dang it.
He's little, but he's fast. Yeah, as you guys, Neta, I'm sure you're just kind of.
Yeah,
Not
she
running,
did not
but-
change her speed even a little bit.
La, 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 la.
I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
and it's like flick a gold for him to catch. Just fine.
I was gonna say we can
All
settle
right,
up
you
later,
guys
but I
are
appreciate
back
it.
here behind the house now. You see the fire wasps floating around the beehives and the barrel, similar to the way that they were doing yesterday. What would you like to do, guys?
So, do you guys know anything about beehives and honey?
Well, I don't think
like
we should
smoke.
destroy it. You know what? They don't like smoke.
Uh,
They don't like smoke?
They don't like smoke. I'm
Well,
gonna.
maybe if they're made of fire, they might. I don't know. Normal bees don't like smoke.
But these are wasps. But they're
You
like
want me
bee
there?
wasps. I don't know.
I will
Fiona's
say
right,
too,
we
Fiona,
Sorry.
you're still feeling. Wait, how much did you get? How much did you heal her for?
Full.
I'm at full
Okay,
health
it's-
now.
Okay, I was just looking at your character sheet. Didn't update for me.
I had 5 health and then got 10, and then I'm back to 14.
Beautiful. Okay, disregard. Please continue.
That's okay. A question. This right here, is this a cup of water? Is there water in that?
It is a mug, but yeah, you walk over. They have like they have that kind of like film on the inside of like mugs that maybe had ale or something in them at one point, but haven't been cleaned and have just been sitting there.
We could drown these bees and take the honey.
There's like
I don't think we should kill them.
Oh, okay.
They're also-
all.
also like flying around.
They are much bigger than these things are like football sized.
Just flying chihuahuas.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna call over. Hello bees. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Hey wasps, can we get some of your honey?
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
DC 1,000,000.
Okay. Hold on. 9.
9 is less than 1,000,000, so yeah,
Mm.
do not alter their behavior in any way, shape, or form. They'll seem to recognize that you are even directing words at them.
Well, I did all I can, and
And I take out my hand axe and start walking
I'm-
over there.
I'm going to grab the empty mug that's
Okay.
here, and because my mage hand's a cantrip, it's much taller. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand on the mug to try to get in there and scoop some honey, so that none of us get hurt, and bring it back down, hoping that we can take a run for it, so we don't end up like that other guy.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
works.
if you remember, you guys lied to them. There was honey up north, and they took off. And then the next time we
Suckers.
saw them, homeboy was all welted up. Okay, so you cast Mage Hand, you pick up this mug, and you want it to take over the mug for the barrel.
I guess I was looking at the hive up here, but I definitely didn't see the barrel over here. But if there's honey inside the barrel, I'll use the mug on the barrel from afar so I don't get stung.
Okay, yeah, you're not sure what's in the barrel.
Oh.
Try. So yeah, you guys watch as this green mage hand holding this mug kind of floats over through the air. And you can see as it gets closer to this area, these wasps start kind of like frenzying around a little bit more. They seem to be worked up to a degree. But yeah, the mage hand goes over there and turns the tap, and you can see it from here that it is a liquid. It is not, like, it's flowing way too fast out of that barrel for that to be the fire.
I'm gonna look at everybody and go, that's not honey. We have to go up.
Yeah, they're getting a little squirrely.
I start tossing my hand axe back and forth. I'm gonna move up like maybe 10 feet.
Everybody make a nature check for me.
Hi, Captain. Terrible at nature.
7.
2.
6.
Oh my god.
The smoke sounded like it might have been a good idea. You could also presume that, perhaps there are tools within this place. But yeah.
Dude up.
Yeah, I wanna like take a little look around. Is there like a shed or anything?
Make a investigation check, looking around for some sort of storage out here.
9, but I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Well, I'll say 2 before you use your inspiration. You guys are kind of working as a team right now, so if you want to make a perception check with it, as you guys are all, helping look around for possible solutions here.
Nice. Okay. 18.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, as you look around, you don't see like a shed or any outbuilding. Getting ready to like kind of abandon that idea, but you turn just one more beat right behind you, and you see at the back of the windmill there is 2 like barn-like doors that seem to go into some sort of space at the base of the windmill.
Maybe there's some honey in here, and I'm just gonna go inside.
Yeah, they do appear to swing one of those barn doors open. You see some what look like full body suits hanging from pegs on the wall that have like covered face masks that look like they're kind of like a mesh material. And then you see also what look like what do they call them on boats? A gaff? Is it a gaff? It's like the rod with like a hook on the end of it.
Or harpoon? Ish?
No, not a harpoon, but not like a fishing hook, like a physical like.
Oh, got you.
Like
I have no idea.
Big.
And like
hook.
grab the boat with it. Yeah.
I think it's called a
know.
gaff.
Heard that. Okay. Then yeah.
This way, guys. There's some suits in here.
Gaff is not that. Well, it is, but when I googled it, it showed me a picture of underwear. A stick with a hook or barbed spear for landing large fish is what it says. But
Nice.
so it's not quite exactly like that. But and as you look closer at this implement, you can see there's like some sticky, like residue left on the end. It looks like it's a tool used to harvest honeycomb out of the hives.
Call the other folks over, and I'm gonna start putting on a suit. Is the suit anywhere near my size?
It's halfling sized, yeah. So
Okay.
it's pretty close to your size.
Okay, pretty close. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and start putting one on, and I'll grab one of the gaffs.
As you look back in there, there seems to be one that is like human size. You think even with your 7-foot stature, though, it's definitely going to be pushing it. You think you can maybe get the body part on, but though you don't think the hood would reach over.
That's fair. I'll watch from over here.
At least you have your hand.
That's true.
Can Neta try and squeeze into one of the beekeeper suits?
Yeah, the human size one will fit you.
Nice. We look great.
All right. Yeah, you guys get suited up in there. There's just one of the gaff hooks. There's a couple step ladders. What do you do?
Will you grab one of those ladders? Thanks.
And I'm just like be twirling around the gaff in my hands, like acting like I'm fighting wasps.
I guess we could this makes us completely safe, right? We have 0 things to worry about.
Make a nature check.
6.
You're winging it.
We're completely safe and we have 0 things to worry about, so let's get it.
I'm gonna start walking over here, and then I'm gonna just kind of like, as we get this close, are they like freaking out more so than before, or?
Yeah, they are definitely heightened activity wise as you guys move over here. I'd like both of you to make a animal handling check for me, please.
It's okay, wasps. We just need a little bit.
14.
5.
Oh no.
A 14 and a 5. That is not super great. I'll say both of you are wearing suits right now. But as you guys kind of approach, you maybe move over a little too quickly. You're not 100% sure, but these wasps are gonna dive down.
Wait, slow down.
But you're wearing these suits, so these attacks will be at disadvantage, as just one each is gonna just kind of try and test you a little bit here. So first one is just a 10 to hit you, Neta.
And does not hit.
All right, and then this guy, he's also gonna swing at this. That's just a 5. So yeah, they both. You see these two hornets, these big like football chihuahua-sized hornets, come down, and they try and sting you. But the material on the suit is tough enough in the spots that they chose that nothing happens. So they just kind of fly back up and start swarming around for the time being. But yeah, you guys are kind of right up here on the hives now. You place that step ladder down. Who's going up?
If I go up on the step ladder, will I be able to reach it, you think? 3 feet?
Yeah, you think with the gaff you'll be able to reach up in. You see there's like kind of, as you get closer to these hives, you see that these are actually man-made. They're not like a natural beehive. And you can see that the openings that are in front of them are big enough that you could reach in there and kind of like peel away the honeycomb from whatever section you reach that into.
Okay, get ready to catch it with that cup, I guess.
I'm gonna like climb up on the
Put your hands out.
All right, as you climb up onto the ladder now, getting ultra close to the home, I need you to make another animal handling check for me to see if you can do this in a way that doesn't disturb these bees any further.
I'm just like humming to myself, but it's just bee sounds. 10.
A 10 is not good enough. They're going to try and sting you again, but they'll be at disadvantage again because of your suit. That is just a 2, so definitely going to miss. Now go ahead and make another roll here for me. And if you guys, I'll actually have you both do it because you're kind of collaborating here. You know, Neta, you're steadying the ladder. You're like pointing up because from where you're at, you can you have a better angle of like the verticality of the interior of these man-made hives, and you're up there at the top. So both of you roll a, we'll call this just a dexterity check to see if you can get this honey out. So both of you roll, and we'll take the higher number between the two of you.
19.
9.
All right, so
I can't see what you see. I'm trying.
Yeah, so this is a complete teamwork, but with a 19, Neta's just got like the perfect line of sight into this beehive, and you're able to, through her direction, get that in and pull out a chunk of what looks like fire wasp honeycomb. As you have it in your hand, though, and now that you're kind of pulling it out, I need both of you guys to make one more animal handling check for me as you're now moving away with this honeycomb.
He's like not reaching it, and she just like shakes the ladder, so he like catches it.
Oh god. Could have had it myself, but thanks.
Natural 20.
Dirty 20.
Let's go.
Okay, with a pair of 20s, you guys have figured these things out. You're like, okay, if we don't make any sudden movements to the left, and if we both move in the same direction, and we don't go more than like one step every 3 seconds, they don't seem to do anything. And you guys, you make your way back over to Fiona here with a big gloppy dripping piece of honeycomb in your hand, PK, and you guys are both still in your suits, like you've got like the it's like trying to talk.
I'd be like, great job, guys.
Here, put it in the cup.
I'm gonna grab the cup and be like, here you go. Try to smush it in there.
I'm just gonna wipe it off on the bee suit and just drop it where I'm at.
Ugh, that was a little stuffy. It kind of smelled bad.
And as you guys are kind of talking here and taking off your suits, we are going to jump back to our town square here for a moment. And
how bad is PK cheating right now?
PK, as you're standing here, you're like chopping, you are making sure the pot is getting up to temperature. You've got your water and your rabbit in there. You see this villager start walking up to you, and he starts talking to you, and he goes, "Oh, what are you cooking there?"
Mind your own business, for one thing.
That's all you say to him?
That's it. And I turn back around.
He's gonna say, "Well, it's my business. I used to compete in this every single year, and I just, I was trying to come around and give advice. And I've used, beef, pork, chicken in the past. I've used all sorts of vegetables. I've used red bell peppers. I've used carrots. I've used potatoes. One year I did a cold soup. It's kind of like a gazpacho. It had lots of tomatoes, and I put spicy jalapenos in it, and everyone was so surprised, and the cauldron blew up, and steam went everywhere. And then another year I made a sweet soup. It had a sweet cream base, and it had apples and grapes in it. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
I knew it, dude.
Charisma saving throw?
Dude.
Oh,
The
man.
yapper check.
Yeah.
Oh, 9.
With a 9, this guy is... You would know this. This is old man Steven. He lives on the same side of the outskirts as you. He is a yapper. And he just completely ignores your mind your own business and just standing there going on and on to you. And finally, you get so irritated, you turn around and yell at him. But with a 9 on your charisma saving throw, you get so irritated. You're like right in the middle of chopping one of the onions, and you turn around too fast and you knock the onion on the ground, and you cut your finger in the process for just 1 point of slashing damage. But yeah, your onion that you got is in the dirt, so you'll have to start that over if you want to get some onion other than the scallions in there.
Yeah.
And he sees that you cut your fingers. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for distracting you. And you see him move down here and start talking to the gnomes.
Yeah, talk to them.
Yeah.
All right, what are the 3 of you doing back here? Are we returning to town square with our honey?
Yeah, let's get back.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, you guys move off camera there and back up to here, just in time to see PK is kind of like wrapping what looks to be like a bandage around one of his fingers.
Did you already mess it up?
You guys can make a percent. Won't even make you roll for it. You do see the onion in the dirt too.
Fiona almost died for those, by the way.
No.
No, these are just like a regular onion that he grabbed from one of the market stalls. It's not like one of the scallions.
There's starving
gonna-
halflings somewhere.
I'm gonna look
I don't know.
around. Is there any stalls in the area that like selling fresh vegetables outside of this event? Or is it just everything closed for the event kind of a thing?
A couple things happen as you guys return. You do see that there are everybody that grows like fruit, vegetables, and like does chickens and stuff here. They are providing their stuff on the house because they just want to know that their potatoes or rhubarb or chickens were used in the winning soup. So it's kind of something that they do every year. They grow extra in anticipation of this event so they can provide. And it's just a pleasant, wholesome town activity that they do every year. But we will say, as you guys return and Nestor sees you guys with the honey, first thing, you taste the honey as you get it, and it is spicy on its own. It seems that fire wasp honey is a naturally occurring hot honey. But as you approach back with this honeycomb, Nestor announces, it looks like you all have achieved at least one of the secret ingredients. Welcome back. The shop is now open. And you see, as he says this, you hear ding, 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 like a bell from the town general store start ringing. And so you kind of know that you are now able to access those paid ingredients that were remembered by PK last night.
I could take over here if you wanna go get some stuff.
Yeah, we just need hammer crab meat, which is right down the street.
I'm just gonna pick
And
up some
I am
stuff.
fine with leaving this cauldron.
I'm just gonna
I can
pick up the
cook
knife and
too.
start recutting some onion there. I'm gonna have the honey like right in the cup, right in front of me, and I'm like, he just announced to everybody that we have a secret ingredient, and I don't trust anybody here. Willing to fight for it. if somebody tries to come take it. I'll just start
All right,
cutting
so
some
Chim,
onions.
you're gonna stay behind, start cutting some of the onions that he dropped. While the rest of you now have the option to either go straight for the hammer crab meat. You can go check out the town shop inventory. You look down here. You see one of these dwarves looks like they're hammered already. They're down there, and you hear them just talking to each other in Dwarvish. It's really hard to understand, but these are just really thick accents, and they're cheersing and kind of dancing, and they just seem to be throwing stuff in their pot willy-nilly. You see Wizbo is currently here, but Schmitty is gone. You think, presumably Wizbo is tending to the soup and sending Schmitty out to try and get these ingredients, as we already saw evidence of him all welted up. But yeah, as we have 2 of the secret ingredients now at our cooking station, 1 more to go, we're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we'll be back to finish this story up here in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, as we return here, all right, we've got Chim staying at the cooking station. We've got the 3 of you headed out. Where are you headed? Bring up this map here. You got Chim staying back over here, and yeah, the 3 of you are kind of here in the town center. You can head down to the shop, which is this building here, or you can head to the shore, or you can abandon the soup trials and head to Baldur's Gate. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm with that. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's
Bye.
make this 2-shot a 4-shot.
Yeah.
I hope they come back soon.
We could do all kinds of interesting things.
They come
if
back.
You guys say F the soup trials and head to Baldur's Gate.
I mean,
High moves
down
in
by the
between here
coast,
and there.
we'll see. If we go by the coast, we'll see if we can get some hammer crab meat.
I personally think going by the coast is the easiest, and nobody's probably thinking about that right now.
All right, so you guys are heading down to the water's edge. Maybe hit the shop later.
Yeah. On the way back, we can hit the shop.
I like
All
it.
right, as we zoom in down here, you guys walk up to where you had your less than pleasing meeting with Wizbo yesterday here on the shores. You see the crystal blue water of the lakes and beautiful lily pads with pink flowers blooming from them, stretching out ahead of you. What would you like to do here? I think you made a history check on hammer crab catching or nature check last time, PK, is that right?
Yeah.
And didn't roll super well. We'll say now that you guys are down here at the edge of the water, all of you, and actually we'll also say, you see down here as well, Schmitty is out here in the water. And you see him just like, he's like flailing, he's like splashing, like he looks like he is not a strong swimmer at all. You hear him like coughing and just kind of, and he's not drowning, but he is swimming very, very poorly and splashing around out there in the water. So yeah, but the 3 of you stand here. What would you like to do? Oh yeah, we'll say now that it's a new day and you can see him out there in the water, everybody make another nature check for me to see if we can have, after a good night's sleep, have recalled anything about these hammer crabs.
17.
14.
Or
Oh no.
Fiona, with a 17, you think back now that you've had a good night's rest. You're kind of got this excitement and adrenaline going through your veins. You remember something. Back home, you had this book. It was almost like an encyclopedia, and your family didn't have all the volumes. You had like Q, L, and H, but you remember because you only had the 3 volumes of the encyclopedia. The H one, you've read it 100 times, and it comes to your head in this moment. Hammer crabs shed their claws, and so you think that probably what the challenge here is going to be is to swim your way down to the bottom and find a hammer crab claw and bring that back. You know that they are quite heavy, though. They're pretty big. But it's part of like the natural process of a hammer crab to like shed its claws and like regrow them.
I'm going to relay this information to everybody and just say, so, fun fact of the day, these claws, they shed, but they have to go in the water. So what our friend is drowning out there is he's doing it right. And I think that if anybody here's a good swimmer, we just go for it, offer some help, and then go. But it's gonna be it's gonna take a lot of teamwork. Because it's at the bottom of the water.
Okay. I just walk into the water and turn into an otter.
What is this?
Otter.
Wild shape into
Strongest
an otter.
animal water creature. An otter.
Yeah.
Oshawott over here.
You got them fingies though. You got them grabbers.
You have fingies.
Yeah, I got hands.
You got hands. You want them?
If we want it, if it's too big, then we can throw a rope. I can go down, find it, boom, 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 and then we all collectively pull it on out.
I love this
Okay.
teamwork.
You're right,
I'll
Oshawott.
say, as you get out there in your otter form, you kind of poke your head down under the surface of the water to get the lay of the land, right? Go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
22.
With a 22, I'll just give you the math.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty.
As you poke your head under the surface of the water here, this is Favorite. This isn't some earth lake. You look down there, you see beautiful, what looks almost like what you would consider ocean plant life on the bottom of this lake. You see beautiful pink coral stretching up with its arms, kind of fractaling out in different directions. You see some jellyfish floating around. You see some fish swimming by, little bubbles escaping from the nooks and crannies in the rocks towards the bottom. You see the beautiful way that sunlight refracts through water as you see those yellow bands, both as rays coming from the surface to the bottom, but also the way that they shimmer on the bottom. But as you are enjoying the beauty of this view, you do see a very large red, what looks like a crab claw on the bottom of the lake here that looks like it was recently shed.
So I message into Fiona's head, and I'm just like, I can see the claw, but it looks like we have some jellyfish that we need to get by in order to do it. How good are you at swimming?
I will say on your 22, just real quick, the jellyfish are, the reason they look small in this picture is because they're kind of further back. So if you think about this in like the sense of depth, you are kind of floating right above the claw where you're at right now, and the jellyfish are a little deeper into the lake by about, you're guessing like maybe around 50 feet or so in distance from where the claw is right now.
So this might be a speed thing.
I'm gonna. Do I want to be chaotic about it? Yes. I'm gonna have a rope, and I'm gonna just grab it. I guess I hope I have a rope on me. Let me check. Or is there a rope around me that we see on the
Got
floor?
to have one.
Let me double check. There's
rope.
gotta be a one. Hold on. Inventory. I
You
have a
do not
rope.
have.
Oh, I have
You
a
do?
robe. I have a robe.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a robe.
I'm sorry.
So you have a very, if you take out the waist part, you have a very short rope.
Okay.
I have a rope.
Yeah, anybody with an adventure or dungeoner kit?
Yeah, I've
Has
got
a
a
rope.
rope.
Wait, I
I
think
thought
I have
everybody
a-
started with a rope.
I
wild.
did too.
features.
It's just adventuring gear common.
I will say you do know the store is open as well.
So what I'm gonna do
You
is
got
I'm
a
gonna
big ass ruby and some gold.
That's true. I'm gonna look at Chim and I'm gonna look at Neta and get
Mother.
after like having after having like a Raven Simone moment from like That's So Raven, where you're just like, like after hearing PK in my head and be like, okay, so I have a plan. There's a claw. I'm being told by my sources there's a claw at the bottom of the bottom, okay? But it's gonna require a rope. Chim, if I give you money, lots of money, I'm saying 10 gold, will you run as fast as you can to get a rope? A very long rope.
Chim is back
not
at
here.
the cooking
Wait,
station.
no, my God, you're not there. It's just
PK.
I'm over there
I'm so
crying,
sorry.
crying over some
I'm here.
onions.
Okay.
They're right at my
Neta.
eye level.
Neta, I forgot. Okay, Neta. So, good news, bad news. What would you like?
Bad news.
Bad news. Okay, we have a claw at the bottom of the ocean, and PK sees it. Of the water, and PK sees it. Bad news: we don't have a rope to grab it because it's really heavy. So I could just dive in, cannonball in, hope that my weight goes to get it, and I just lift myself off from the ground, or we can get a rope and try to wrap it around, and we all pull it together to get it out.
Okay.
What do you think?
So, well, I know I'm real furry, so I happen to not float well. So rope is good, but rope will. I mean, either that or you could keep standing here and watch Smitty like drown, but one or the other, honestly.
Perfect. I'll use Smitty as bait. I'm just kidding. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be risky. I wonder, is there a weight limit? Is there a weight limit for Mage Hand? Does it work in water?
There's definitely a limit to Mage Hand. Mage Hand can do only simple tasks. It can't really lift like very heavy things.
I think it's like 5 pounds or less or something like
Yeah.
that.
Can't carry more than 10 pounds.
It's very limited, to be honest.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How heavy?
Y'all don't have a rope at all? I'm not even there. I'm joking.
I have a rope. I have
Oh,
a
you
rope.
have a rope?
Yeah.
You have a rope? I'm thinking with my mind. You have a rope.
For
Otter
sure.
pockets.
Okay, so I'm just going to be chaotic. I'm just going to go back a little bit, and I'm going to take a running start and just cannonball my way down to where he is, and just hope that works, and hold my breath.
Neta's like,
Okay.
I'm gonna go get a rope. Never
So
mind.
you cannonball into the water. Schmitty is just still over here. He's basically incapacitated. He is just having the time of his life trying to stay on the surface of this water and not just sink to the bottom and drown. So yeah, you and PK is in otter form. You are here. You're just trying to sink down. What's your movement speed?
My movement speed is 30.
So you're going to be able to move basically to right here with the cannonball. And you're going to be, a little bit of the way down. And I need PK and Fiona to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's gonna be an 8.
That's going to be a 4.
Not good.
Sweet.
Bum, 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 bum.
Not good, guys.
Okay, one moment, please.
Oh no.
I hope you like jellyfishing.
You got your little net.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you?
Squidward.
Ooh, natural one.
Let's go. Love that. Blip, 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 blip.
Okay, so we will say basically you two are in initiative with these jellyfish. They are going to, on their turns, swim towards where you guys are diving in, and it will be a race kind of situation. So Fiona, you guys both rolled really poorly on initiative. So first off, we got this guy. We'll say they can move about halfway each turn. So he's gonna move up.
Sick. Where's the otter?
He's gonna move up.
Are you?
Yeah, sorry, I don't have an otter.
Oh, I was zoomed out. I zoomed in too much.
Come on, man.
Come on, really?
So yeah, with these three have gotten about half, or we'll say these. You guys are 8, 4. There's only one person that's not in front of y'all. So yeah, we'll say 4 of these guys moved about halfway up, and then one is still back there. So PK, you are up here, and just to be clear, Neta, you're not trying to get in this water right now. Is that the vibe?
I was gonna say, like, should I join the fray at this point? Like, I can't.
You are more than welcome.
I don't know
to
what
do
the swim
whatever
mechanics
is
are for
in
hooves,
your
though.
heart.
So I didn't know how technical we were getting on this.
If you want to jump in here and be a part of this, you are more than welcome to, or you can be on the shore to call for help if somebody drowns. It's your call.
Yeah, I figured I might like go scuttle and get like a net or something, so that if they like toss it, I could like pull it out with them.
Okay,
That was kind of my
perfect.
backup
Make
plan.
an investigation check for me.
Okay. Okay, 16.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of. You're like looking around as they both kind of jump in, and you see the otter swimming with the 7-foot tiefling in the water, and a man with a. I guess Schmitty didn't think to remove his loot. It's just kind of strapped to his back with him in the water, as he's
Ruined.
flailing around. And you think some of the air pocket inside the loot is probably helping him not drown. But you look down the beach, and just at the base of the absolutely useless watermill, you see some like those crab crates, and there's some nets there kind of perched over. So you're able to go over there and grab one. So you're waiting up here to see what happens. PK, you are in otter form. You're on top of the water.
Part of the wild shape form is I get to choose whether your equipment falls in your space, merges into your new form, or is worn by it. Is it too late to retcon a rope?
As an otter? You're saying you're taking the rope with you as the otter and like in your mouth or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right, sweet. Well, then I'm just going to dash.
Oh my god, a little rope.
60 feet.
So cute.
60 feet swimming speed to right here.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's my turn.
All right. Fiona, what are you doing?
Well, I gotta help my furry friend. I don't know how long I can hold my breath, or how many turns, I guess, until I can't, but
Well, 5e is very, very kind to
that's so nice.
breath holding mechanics. So unless we homebrew something that's a little tougher, which we didn't, we're just gonna go by that. And I believe that you get like, I'd have to look it up exactly, but it's like so good that I don't ever look it up.
Okay,
You
good.
get
Thank
like
goodness.
a minute per like point of your constitution modifier or something. It's wild.
Oh,
Really?
we're fine.
Like
We're
most
good.
D&D characters can, like, if you look at rules as written, can hold their breath for like 5 minutes or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
We're all just
Otter-
Percy Jackson.
Yeah, right.
The otter can hold its breath for 8 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah,
So-
you guys are good.
We're good. So here's another question. I don't know if this would be considered an action or not, but if I were to dash as well, I make 30, so that's 60. Oh my goodness, I misclicked.
So you
no,
you are
I guess,
not
like,
an otter.
not
So
an otter.
movement in water typically would be half.
Oh, so
half,
15, so it's
considered,
30
Like difficult
to here.
terrain, yeah. So with the
Okay.
dash action, you can move to 30.
okay, I'll go right here.
Okay.
I gotta help my friend.
All right, yeah, you guys are here. That is going to bring up our jellyfish. This last one, that is. So it is going to move up towards you guys. So yeah, you see it get closer into view as it gets up there. That is going to be the last jellyfish, though. Neta, did you want to do anything else while you're up on the shore? You've got your net in hand and you're vibing. You're watching. You're just watching Schmitty like actually struggling to even exist as a person in the world.
Should I try and help Schmitty with my net?
Up to you. There's nobody up here to discuss that with right now, unfortunately. The rest of your party is either cutting onions or diving in the water.
What a moral quandary for Neta. Neta would help him. Like, whether he's a competing soup player or not, I think Neta would help him.
Well, and Schmitty hasn't said, he hasn't talked trash to you guys. That was, his boss. He knows what this guy's situation is.
That's so true. Okay, I feel bad for this probably unpaid intern. I'm gonna help him. How I'm gonna do that, I haven't gotten that far yet, honestly. The best I can do is just jump in after. I don't know how great that's gonna go for Ned. Level 2. Level 2. Okay. Gosh, I wish I... was there also rope near those nets? Or
so you could, I think in this situation, you could... There is some, in the netting, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. There's like, you see some of the netting is like tangled up in a buoy. The one that you got was kind of like the most accessible net. It was the least that was like tangled up. There's some crab crates. So you think there's a couple things you could do. You could try and throw the net out, see how long it is or far, if you think it'll reach to him. You could call out to him to like swim towards you and try and make like a persuasion check. And he's going to have disadvantage on pretty much anything that you ask him to do, but he can try.
Okay.
But yes, however you think you would save this person in this moment, for sure.
Okay. She's going to call out. Listen, I know that this is all in good competition, but you look like you're struggling a bit. Do you need assistance?
You're gonna hear Schmitty speak for the first time. Hello, I don't think I have it. Splashing around. If you could help, that would really be appreciated.
Yeah, just swim towards the net. And she's gonna try and like Indiana Jones it out towards him.
Okay, I would like you, Neta, to make a athletics check for me, please.
Woof. Okay.
You got it.
Kindness. We got a 14.
Let's go.
So a 14 is great. It didn't get quite as far as you thought it would, though. So you see that Schmitty is out there struggling. He's trying to move toward it. However, he rolled a natural 20.
Let's go.
So as he flails, he somehow manages. You don't think this is a product of any intention on his part, but just the luck of the draw for him in this moment, as his flailing seems to just propel him just far enough in this specific 5-second moment that he gets in range of that net, and you are able to drag him in, and you get him here on the shore, and he is coughing up water. You see like a little minnow come out of his mouth as he's like coughing up water, and he just lays there prone on the ground, and he's like, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
Stop out. You know what to do.
Just dry out for a bit. You'll be all right.
And as you're there consoling this pitiful man, we'll jump back down underwater. And you see that the first 4 of these jellyfish have moved up quite a bit further now and seem to be right here with the claw. And they're just kind of floating above it as you guys make your way down. I'll say you're far enough down with this one now, PK. I'll have you make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Give me a dirty 20.
Ooh, nice.
A dirty 20 will do it, as this guy just swims like right up in your space here, and you're able to kind of move out of his range. and don't get stung by whatever he's got going on. However, that will bring us to you guys. PK.
So he's like right next to me at this point.
Yeah, he's floating in the water. They don't seem to be attacking you. They seem to be more curious about what you guys are doing and just occupying space with you in this area.
Okay, well then I'm just going to get on down to this claw with my rope.
All right, we'll say, and I'm going to tell you it'll be an action to tie the rope. So yeah, you're down there. Anything else besides movement and your action being tying the rope?
No, whenever I'm done tying it, I'll use the rest of my movement to come back up. So if I was right here, that'd be 20 feet and then 10 more feet back up.
Okay, yeah, you're right here. And I'll say since
I'm probably not strong enough to lift the whole claw.
I got you. And since you did enter within another, like right into this guy's range, I'll have you make another dex saving throw for me.
Sweet. Ooh, that's going to be a 10.
10 does not do it, unfortunately, as one of those tentacles just kind of brushes your exposed forearm as you swim back up with the rope. And that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm an otter.
Yeah. It definitely hits. That is going to be 5 points of lightning damage as you're able to hold on to the rope, but your limbs kind of shoot out like into like the most straightened positions, and you kind of like there in the water. And like Fiona, you're looking down and you see it's like that moment in the cartoons where you can see like the skeleton flash, like when somebody gets electrocuted. You see PK down there, but actually go ahead and make a con save for me.
Me?
Yeah, and I'm going to give you advantage because you're an aquatic creature.
All right.
Oh, no.
That's going to be a 21.
Okay, so yeah, con save with advantage 21 is much as definitely good. You hold on to the rope, but you do take that damage. Fiona, as you're looking down, seeing him.
Well, with that damage, I'm going to lose my wild shape, so I'm now a normal.
Okay.
Halfling.
So yeah, Fiona, you watch down, you see this otter do the flashing skeleton electrocution thing. Its limbs go straight out. And when that flashing goes away, you see PK just down there looking a little frazzled, but still holding the rope. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to watch all this. My eyes are just going to go like really big. And I'm going to let me do some. Oh, hang on. I don't want that. I got 15. Oh. But if I go through it, I'm gonna hit it no matter what I do. I'm gonna
you.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you would like, if PK is planning to swim up, it looks like he's swimming up towards you when he gets stung. If you would like to hold your action to, like, if he passes the rope off to you on his next turn, you can hold your action to swim up with it at that point.
You know what? I will do that. I think I'll do that. Because I think right now is probably the safest spot at the moment.
All right, no problem. As you do, this jellyfish swims up as well. And now they're all kind of here in range with you guys. PK, what are you doing?
It's already my turn?
Yep. This isn't like a true initiative. It's more of a scenario.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little like push with my hands and do Thunder Wave, which is a con 13, and it pushes everyone in a 15-meter radius back away from me. 10 feet away.
So that, I would say that'd be all three of these. What is the save?
It's going to be a 13 con.
They 13, 14, and 18. They all three succeed.
My gosh. On a successful save, they take half of this damage, which is 14. So each one of them takes 7 thunder damage.
Okay, they are all still up. However, now that you have aggressed against them, are you doing anything else this turn?
I'm gonna try to swim as 15 feet upward, probably in this direction.
Okay, and so I need you to make 4 dexterity saving throws.
Sweet.
Holy crap.
One is 17, the other is 13, and the last is 15.
One more.
Oh,
4
4
total.
Oh, that one's a 4.
That is the only one that you failed, however. So as you get just up to this
Last one.
this last one here, yeah, it brushes you. Very low roll though, just 6 points of lightning damage as you get shocked again. Okay, as you're swimming up, you're getting you're just touching these lightning tentacles from these jellyfish. Fiona, you're there, you almost got your hand reached out, waiting for him. We are gonna jump back over here to the town square. I need Chim to make a perception check, please.
Okay. I'm just like eye level with the kind of like over my head, cutting the onions and just like tearing up.
I mean, if you want to give yourself disadvantage, that's up to you.
I'm not tearing up because I'm reaching over my head or whatever. 13.
With a 13, I'll say. Let's see. Let's roll against it and see. That's worse. As at the last second, you're cutting this onion. You get through the last slice of this onion. You put your knife down, and you see running at full sprint with a bucket of what looks like sewage. It's like this like green and black bucket with like you can see like a dead squirrel in there, and it just like you can almost see like this nasty like purple smoke of just disgusting odor coming off of it. You see one of the gnomes sprinting towards your cooking station with this bucket, and within a 13, just in time, and you see it looks like he is trying to dump this in your soup bowl. And I'll say with a 13, just in time, you turn around and see him. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to take my I'm gonna just like whip out my sling and try to like boom, just like pop him right in the noggin so he like falls backwards with it and like dumps on him or something.
Roll to hit.
18.
18 is more than enough. Yeah, and you swing.
I'm not trying to like kill him or
anything,
and, just like pop him in the head or something.
No, yeah, you hit him, and you're able to hit him right in one of his hands, and it forces him to like release the handle, and so this soup or the bucket like swings down. So he's just holding it with his other hand, and it spills all over him, and you see like this nasty like sewage get all over this gnome, and he's like rolling around in the ground just in it, and like. And right as this is happening, you see Nestor, the mayor, come over, and he's got this whistle, and he's just blowing this whistle as he's running over and gets to you guys. And he says, "Everyone stop! Everyone stop! Everyone stop! We have some shenanigans. I hereby declare the team of gnomes disqualified.
Here, here.
We saw you trying to cheat.
No sabotage.
Go
buddy.
wait over there." And you see the gnomes are all, they like in unison, like look down at the ground and go, and they kind of walk over this way. With your successful perception check,
Let's go.
your soup remains untainted. And with that, we will jump back underwater here. Fiona, I'll say you were holding your action. He's getting close to you. You guys in this moment are able to pass off the rope here. Fiona, I will have you make a strength check for me as you pull this rope, trying to lift the hammer claw shell up to the surface.
No.
Come on, 7 feet.
Okay. Strength. I can do this. Oh. Of 13?
13. As you are pulling this crab claw up here, I'll say you get it to about right here, and you're able to move your 15 feet.
That's
all
good.
right, yeah, so you've got it about halfway up. These jellyfish are kind of just swimming around.
I'm just kidding.
PK, what are you doing?
I'm swimming upwards.
All right, just swimming straight
Fast as I
upwards.
can. Yeah.
All right. So we'll say after a couple of turns of this, you guys are able to hoist this claw up. You see the net back floating in the water. Are you able to grab that as Neta kind of helps reel you guys in, and you get back on the shore with a hammer crab claw in tow. You see, you guys see Schmitty here choking out on the surface. But yeah, you guys have the hammer claw that you need.
As they come up, I'm gonna say that Neta was going like full Brennan Lee Mulligan, like Workers' Revolution, like Smitty, you don't deserve this. Even getting coffee for this man is a humiliation ritual you shouldn't need to go through, and this it crosses a line between work-life balance. And she just is passionately speaking to the still sputtering Smitty on the ground.
Make so you've just saved this guy from drowning. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Thank God for advantage. Okay, that's a 17.
Nice. With a 17, he starts to get up. He's like seems to be done choking out all this water and marine life that he had inhaled, and stands up. And you said 17?
Mm-hmm. And she ends it with, "You coughed up a fish, for God's sakes."
With a 17, he kind of looks around, and you see him like internalizing what you're saying. He's looking around. Wizbo's not here. Wizbo's back at the station. I'm doing all the work. This guy orders me around all the time. He barely pays me anything. You're gonna see all this, like, you see the gears turning. You don't know that these are the thoughts that are happening inside his head, but you see the gears turning. And he coughs one more time. He says, "Well, I appreciate the advice," and kind of like runs off this way.
Nice.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome.
Cool. So yeah, you about this time you see them come back up as you pulled them in with your net, and they've got this big ass crab claw on hand.
All right, so let's hit the shops on our way back.
Yes, we need to. What do we need from the shops? Like potatoes?
This is Neta's territory. She can do all of that.
Well,
Let's
do it.
Okay, so you guys make your way back down the beach and up towards the shop. And you guys get to the front door. You see a big kind of arched opening. You can see some crates and barrels on the inside, and you guys head inside. You guys walk into the shop here. What are you doing? You do see there is a young halfling woman standing behind the counter. Yeah.
Neta's gonna kind of like
Welcome in.
wipe her hands.
Hi.
Oh, hello. What brings you in today? We just opened for the day. We had to open late because of the soup trials, you know. Wait,
Of course, well,
you're one of the teams. What? Come, step up, out of the way.
thank you.
We have some special items available for soup trial contestants. I'm assuming you'd love to hear about those. starting with, we have the Hayward's Handy Spice Pouch. You may have heard of this before. Real quick, how much money did you guys get from the goblins? I completely forgot.
It's like some gold and a
40
ruby.
gold.
It's like 100, 200, 300 gold or.
It was 40 gold and a ruby. I just have it in my pocket. I'm just gonna give it to Neta and be like, go wild.
Okay, she's gonna say, I have one Hayward's Handy Spice Pouch. This is a wide variety of spices that can enhance any food that you're making. And other than that, I've got a potion of lightning resistance. I've got a potion of water breathing. I have a potion of fire resistance, and I have 4 common healing potions.
Uh-huh.
We're just built different. It's fine.
She looks at you guys and says, "It looks like you already have the crab claw. So maybe don't need the water breathing, but we've got the spice pouch."
I will absolutely take that spice pouch. Thank you.
Absolutely. She says 75 gold pieces.
Okay.
What the?
Like takes out of her gold too, I guess. I don't actually remember how much gold we started with.
So you guys got 40 gold and you have a large gemstone.
Right, okay, I have that. Alright, so 40, 80. Great, okay. And
then whatever you had, you can use whatever you had ahead of time too, for sure.
Yeah, okay. And then you said that like the other like produce and stuff, like we don't have to buy, they're just giving it to us, or we still have to buy it?
It seems like the only thing that they really wanted you to have to buy was the additional spices. Everything else is provided by this bountiful village and farming community.
Gotta support that trade community.
Yeah,
I
the local market.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you get the feeling that the market like helps contribute to the event as a whole. So it's kind of a,
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. So yeah, she's gonna just like dump out most of her gold pouch and then like put like 5 coins back into her pouch and then just push the rest of it over and happily take the spice pouch and be like,
alrighty, yeah, you guys are able to exchange with this young lady for the spice pouch. Her name is Liddy Mossdance. You can see she's got a little name tag on.
Nice.
And yeah, anything else you'd like to do here in the store before heading back to center of town?
I want to make a investigation check around to see what seems to be like the common sold items, like favored flavors in this town almost.
Ooh.
Yeah, so make an investigation check.
Okay, that's a 10.
Okay, with a 10, we'll combine that with you've spent some time in the tavern, right? You've eaten breakfast in this town. You've been around for dinner when you guys came back last night and were discussing what you were going to do. You have spoken to one of the farmers here. You get the sense that these halflings are very into their fruits and vegetables. They're very produce forward. They're not. There's meat around. They're not like vegetarians or vegans by any means, but you definitely get the sense that they practice a diet that is kind of vegetable forward. But as you're looking around the shop, you don't really see anything that is indicating a lot to you about like flavor profiles or anything like that. This doesn't seem to be like a culinary shop normally, and you think maybe that they're only stocking these specific items because of the competition. What you do see is a lot of farming equipment. You see fishing rods, netting, rope, farm tools like shovels and hose and all that kind of stuff. You see they have a whole wall that seems to be different kinds of seeds that you can purchase. Yeah, stuff like that.
Let's go soup it up, guys.
Alrighty, you guys head back to the town square, and you see Chim here. One thing you all notice immediately is that all of the gnomes are gone, and that cooking station seems to be shut down.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Why are the gnomes gone?
You'll never guess what happened. This one came out with like 40 crossbows in his hand, trying to attack me. I just slung a little rock at him with one eye open. Didn't even try that hard. and they tried to sabotage, so they're out of the competition.
That is so brave of you to sacrifice yourself for the soup.
I know.
Like, you were a real hero.
You could say it a little louder, but I know.
You're a real hero, Chim.
I'll look over at Nestor and just kind of like raise my eyebrows at him.
Make an inside check.
Oh god.
I hope it works.
21.
Yeah.
21. You get the sense that he is impressed. He's
That's right. So my
Well
lower
done.
giving you. It's like that Adam Sandler movie cut where they cut away to like the one person like standing on the off screen, and he's like nodding, like completely agreeing with what you're saying.
So I lowered the temperature of the broth so it didn't go crazy. It was bubbling pretty hard, and then I got this onion chopped. What's next?
Okay. We need corn. We need potatoes. We need celery. We need carrots. We have the. Do we want rhubarb, or were we just sweet talking a farmer?
Hi, grass.
I was just sweet talking a farmer to be nice. To be honest,
That feels fair. That feels fair.
I'm gonna run over to the stalls and try to grab some corn and potatoes.
She's just gonna keep like yelling out ingredients to Chim.
Yeah, chef. I'm gonna help out with this.
Yeah, chef.
I'm gonna try to break open this claw to see what meat I can get out of it.
Absolutely. Please make a survival or strength check.
Yeah, for sure survival. Oh, it's an 8.
With an 8, yeah, you pick up this claw, you guys get it onto the table, and you try and smack down on it with one of the tools. They have like a crab cracking claw hammer thing, and you try and smack down on it, and yeah, the hammer just kind of bounces right off, and you don't even see like a small crack in the shell.
I just hand it to Fiona. I'm like, can you do this?
I'm gonna look at it and go, yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to try to get it open as well.
Mhm.
And you said strength or survival?
Yes, strength or survival check, please, to try and open this shell.
Just survival.
Survival is knowing how to do it and getting it open, and strength is just breaking the shell.
Brute
Eating
force.
it.
You think should I just? Part of me just wants to punch it. Oh, let's be smart.
I just imagine the table legs breaking under it.
A 20, not natural.
Let's go.
Dirty 20. Is that a strength or survival?
Survival.
So yeah, you watch him try and hit it with the hammer. What you do is you think back to a time in your life when you were eating a lot of oysters, and you know that there's like a specific spot usually you can find, and like you run your hand along the outside of the shell, find this little seam, and are able to shove like a little knife in there from your cooking station, and you kind of work the knife around the edge of the shell, moving your wrist in a way that kind of pries it open bit by bit. And what the result of that is that it pops open, and with a dirty 20, just a pristine whole, you could pull the whole claw out, and it'd just be one chunk of meat.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. I'm just gonna take it and hand it to PK. Here you go.
Or you can just pass that over to Neta over there.
Yeah, it seems in this moment, Neta has she's like, shouldered her way a little bit into the front of this cooking station, and she's got her own equipment, and she's like, you see her like sharpening her knife and just ready to go to town.
Excuse me, chef. I have your crab.
Thank you. She takes it and she's gonna slice it and then make some like really thin slices to put on top, and then dice the rest of it up to put into the soup, and then cream, milk, all of the veggies, and let it sit and get nice and thick and yummy. And the honey's gonna go on top. The scallions are gonna go into the soup. And
You also have
eagle click of the soup.
rosemary
You also have the rosemary. Yes, the spices would go
and
in
black
now.
pepper, and now a wider variety of spices. Yep.
I'm gonna say there's also. Let me flex real quick. There's paprika in there. There would be fine herbs, which would have chives and oregano and parsley and everything. And maybe a little like culinary lavender to lighten it up a little bit. Believe it or not, it's good. It's in a lot of herbal ones, but they don't tell you because they know that you do that. Doesn't matter.
This soup tastes like soap.
She just like shoves a spoon, a like tasting spoon into each of your mouths to like make you be quiet, and you're each just like, well, you can make your own opinions, but it doesn't taste like soap.
I'm gonna act it up so everybody knows that we're doing better. Just go, ooh! Hoping that everybody sees what we're doing.
That's the best soup I've ever had.
You see
hear
some
that over
people in
there?
You see some people in the crowd start like looking over at your station. As you guys look around in this
hiding
moment,
behind the cauldron.
all the gnomes they're standing in a single vertical line on top of each other's shoulders. So there's like a 4 stack of gnomes standing over by with the hay bales over here. You see the top one has got like what looks like a pair of binoculars and is looking at your station, and every like couple seconds he like looks down and is like relaying information to the other 3 gnomes standing below him in this tower of gnomes.
Wherever his eye line is, she's gonna go from like cutting vegetables to just giving him a little like and then just go right back to cutting vegetables.
And you see him see that, and it pulls the binoculars down and looks like really angry. The next thing he says at the other 3 gnomes that are standing below him. You can tell there's been a change of his demeanor there. Okay. You also see one of the dwarves is now fully passed out, just laying on the ground, while the other one is like sweating profusely. It's like watching, I don't know if you guys know who Maddie Matheson is, but it's like watching a really fat dude cooking. And as somebody who's worked with a lot of fat chefs in kitchens, like there's a lot of sweat involved. It's hot, big dudes. So one of the dwarves is just sweating bullets. Like he's got like a kitchen towel, like he's picking up like every 3 seconds and like wiping his brow. And his homie behind him is just passed out. You can see he's got a tankard in his hand that's like spilling onto the ground next to him. You see Wizbo over here. Wizbo is looking around. He is wondering where his assistant is. You guys don't see Schmitty anywhere. So after getting the lay of the land, you guys have got your ingredients going. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a group performance check. So I'm gonna have everybody make a performance check. Neta, I will be having yours with advantage, please. And then everybody can also add their proficiency bonus to the total that you get.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll because I got a nat 1.
That is a
You do have
natural
inspiration
20
as well.
for a 24.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have a 19.
You're gonna have a 9.
18.
Okay. 20, 19, 9, and 18. We'll keep the natural 20 because that obviously is going to stay. And then we're going to eliminate the other highest and the other lowest, but it doesn't really matter because you guys got a natural 20. So the 19 will go away, the 9 will go away. So we have a 20 and an 18 on your performance check for making this soup. You guys are looking down. It's starting, the day is kind of going by now. You've chopped your ingredients. You've gathered all your secret ingredients. You guys are standing here. There is like a small crowd now starting to gather around your station specifically. The gnomes are out. The dwarves are in shambles. Wizbo is on a solo mission. He doesn't look like he got any maybe of the ingredients. You're not really sure. But people are starting to gather around your station. You guys look down into the top of your cauldron. You see this silky, perfect kind of creamy consistency to the base. It's got a beautiful white color with just a little hint of like off-white from some of the veggies that are in there. You see chunks of potato and onion. You see your herbs like in a perfect, what do you call it? amount in there, like to balance with everything else that's in there. You guys are feeling really good about your soup. And about this time, Nestor walks over from the pot and he says, "Okay, well, with one team out, we have 3 teams remaining, and it is almost time to submit your soups. So please make any finishing touches you may have, and we will begin the judging."
Yeah, it's time for the razzle dazzle,
Onions.
guys.
This is it.
The scallions on top, and then drizzle the fire wasp honey. Do like the bear with the little dropper. Get it looking all fancy.
I'm gonna call over to the dwarf and say in Dwarvish,
Better luck next year.
He's gonna look over to you and reply in Dwarvish, and he's gonna say, "Don't talk to me right now." And he's just like wiping his head. The fire from underneath the Dwarvish cauldron is just like you can tell he's like, the fire is way too hot. You can see he's also got like some bandages around his hands. You can hear him snoring now coming from the guy behind him on the ground.
oh my gosh.
And Wizbo also looks pretty frantic as he seems to be putting the finishing touches. You don't see any of the secret ingredients on his table, but it looks like he's got some knife work skills. Like he's got a little something going on with what was provided here in this area. And then Nestor begins to say, "So whenever you all are ready, prepare the best bowl of soup you can and dump it into the cauldron. We will see how the cauldron reacts and get your score."
We gotta do it first. Come on here.
I'll just like grab a bowl and like present it to Neta
Okay, she's
with her
gonna
golden
plate
ladle.
it, make it look all fancy and everything, and then just like very carefully hold it out. Okay. So careful, Chim. So careful.
I'm being careful. What do you mean?
Just kidding.
Like giving
You
off
should
her
calm
like
down, you look
firstborn
nervous.
child. Like
I'm sure. I'm
All
not
right,
shaking.
so
I'm not shaking. I'm not shaking.
You head over to the cauldron. As you're standing here, you hold the bowl up. They got a little box for you to stand on because the cauldron's pretty damn big.
Mm.
And what do? Do you dump it in? Do you say anything as you're standing here?
I'll look back at Nestor like,
Do I just pour it in or put the whole bowl in?
to Nestor.
Oh, just pour the whole bowl in there.
Okay.
You've got it.
Just pour it.
He's nodding at you, smiling. Pour it in.
I'll pour it in and just like look over the gnomes and just give him a little wink.
You see he's like looking at you, even though they're super close. They're like still looking at you through the binoculars. And you know that he just doesn't. He doesn't even take the binoculars down. He's just staring straight at you. So you pour the soup in as you hear the liquid of the soup hit the base of the cauldron. You hear it begin to simmer. You hear the bubbling sound intensify. The purple kind of ethereal light that was coming out of the top of the cauldron spins around. You see all the runes and elvish figures on the outside of the cauldron start to kind of light up, not in synchronicity, but in individually, one, almost seeming at random, like it's twinkling like a sky full of stars. With
What's
these
happening?
purple figures and letters. The soup in the bowl, you see it begin to spin around. It coats the outside. It settles back into the middle. It comes up in a vertical column in the center of the bowl without touching the sides. It turns into like a tiny hurricane of soup in there, and you see the cauldron go and you see steam start coming from some of the letters, and you see it begin to bubble, and you hear the cauldron shout out 9.7.
I look back at the team.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah!
We got a 9.7
hear
out of
The
9.7.
crowd of halflings and humans and dwarves that are not participating in the contest are cheering. You see the people that you patronize their stands, you bought their produce, are looking at each other. They're shaking each other's hands, clasping each other on the back, hugging into the sight of their ingredients having gotten a 9.7 in the soup. These 3 out-of-towners and PK.
Our PK?
This guy sells rabbits to the tavern. What is going on?
That's why we won.
You head back. You guys can discuss the results here.
9.7, eh? Aren't you glad you had me here? You guys aren't really showing a lot of gratitude right now. It's kind of crazy.
Done. Well
We
done.
did so
Good job, Neta.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
We all
Neta, you did
good.
great,
Good
too.
job, guys.
About this time, as you guys are congratulating each other, you see the dwarf over here comes up next, and you see now that he's out from behind his station and moving, this guy is stumbling. He has got a soup bowl in one hand, he's got a tankard in his other hand, and he is kind of weaving. You see him put his hand out, but there's nothing to like catch himself on. He just puts his hand out like there's a wall there and just and then balances himself. He's almost like walking like a T pose with the soup and the tankard trying to get up here. And you see as he dumps his bowl of soup in, he also has to stand on the box. He raises his tankard up and goes, ah, and dumps his soup in. As soon as the soup is in the cauldron, he takes the bowl that it was in and throws it down. It like shatters on the ground. He pulls his battle axe with his free hand now, and he's just standing there like doing one of these with his tankard and his battle axe. And as he's doing this, you see the letters on the outside of the cauldron start to turn from purple to like a deep red color, and you see the soup just is ejected into the sky. You see as the soup just flies out of the cauldron, and you hear like bits of soup and vegetables like landing in the dirt all around.
Get under the
And
table.
the cauldron goes, disgusting! That's a 4! The dwarf immediately shrugs his shoulders, finishes his tankard, and goes back over to his friend and starts pouring another one from their barrel of ale that they have at their station. Next up, you see Wizbo. He's gonna... Everybody make an insight check for me.
Gladly.
18.
Nice.
14.
15.
Oh, very good. You guys look over at Wizbo. He's like ladling a soup out of his cauldron. He doesn't have any of the special ingredients. He knows he's probably disqualified for that reason alone. He looks around. His companion is nowhere to be seen. He's looking down at his patched robe and his... You guys have talked to this guy. You know his attitude. He's having a very rough moment here as he kind of slowly walks over and dumps his soup in. The cauldron starts to bubble and steam. You see the letters on the outside go back from red to purple. And you see the cauldron start to bubble. It starts to shake a little bit. It looks a lot like what happened when you dumped your soup in. And it yells out, 8.2. Very good. And you see Wizbo in this moment absolutely lose his shit. He throws his hood down. He grabs 2 handfuls of his own hair with both of his hands and starts, how can I lose again? And you see him rip one of the patches off of his robe in this moment. And you see, as he does that, he looks over at the gnomes, points at the gnomes, reads the back of the patch that's on the back of the fabric that was facing into the robe itself. As he pulls it out, it looks like it has something written on the inside of what this patch was. He points to the gnomes. You see the gnomes' eyes go kind of purple and spirally. Like they have these purple spiral eyes that are reflecting back after he's cast whatever spell was on the inside of this patch, and then you hear them all go, "Meh," and you see them start to hop down off these bales of hay and each other and kind of look this way. And then Wisbo turns around and looks at the four of you and goes, "I can't believe I've lost again, and it's all because of you and your team." And he's pointing at you, Neta. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Ooh!
And these four gnomes all begin to look over at you with malice in their hearts.
I got 20.
Got a 10.
19.
Who is the 20?
Me, PK.
10?
Me. Fiona.
All right. What'd you get, HD?
22.
Chim, I should say. 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're disqualified. That's cheating.
It's soup! We're talking about soup!
Chim, you were first to act. You see this guy screaming and pulling his hair out. You see him possess these gnomes as they kind of zombie walk up next to him, and he is looking at the four of you after he's exclaimed his disgust with you defeating him in this competition. What would you like to do?
Looking very hostile, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nestor.
And I'm gonna run up to him, to Wisbo, with my, and like kind of whip out my pike. I was like pull it out at like the retractable like staff part just kind of comes out of the sleeve there, or the sheath, and I'm just gonna like take a lunge at his gut.
Okay, yeah, roll to hit.
Come on, baby.
19.
A 19 will hit.
Let's go.
It's gonna be
12 points of damage.
Very nice.
It is piercing. And he gets pushed back 10 feet. I don't know if he can, but...
He can't, yeah. He just kind of slams into the cauldron here, right there.
Okay, and then if... Nope. Wait, where did I come from? 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get right here as of my last 5 feet?
Yep.
Yep, and that'll be it.
Alrighty, PK, dirty 20.
Yeah, I'm going to run up about right here.
Okay. And Nestor like runs inside.
Yeah,
The one
good
the
call.
hospital leaves. The other door.
And then I just put my hands together and then smack them. And I'm doing a thunder wave, con 13.
From right here.
Yep. And
Okay.
that's each person, including Chim.
I can take it.
Yeah, you can take it.
I knew you were on their
13, you
team.
said?
Yeah, 13.
Okay, and it's 10. How far back do they get pushed?
They get pushed back 10 feet.
You said it was a con? I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, it's a con.
Con save is 14.
Nice. Yeah, you're good. So you just take half of 3. So I don't know if you round up to 2.
2 damage.
It's
The
3 if
gnomes-
they failed, or 2 if they succeeded.
Okay, all the gnomes are still up. 3 of them do get pushed back 10 feet. One of them is, succeeds on that and just takes half. And then Wisbo failed, but he can't be pushed back anymore. And he takes the 3 damage.
Sweet. And that's it. That's my turn.
Alrighty, that is going to be one of the gnomes is up next. It is going to run up to you, wait, it'll be this one. It'll be run up to you, PK, and it is going to pull out. He has like a little like club, like tiny little gnome club on his belt. He's going to pull that up and swing at you with it. That is just an 8 to hit.
That misses.
That's going to miss. Fiona, you are next to act.
You getting hot.
I'm a little mad, right? He came after my friend Neta, okay? So my hand's already hot. I'm raging. So I'm gonna move. Let's do some real quick. Right here.
Oh,
And-
yes.
Yes. I'm gonna move here, and I'm pissed off. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if I want to kill the guy, but I think
It's been a great.
Soup day, soup day.
I want to have you make while you're acting right now, Fiona,
Yes.
I want you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
17.
With a +5 to it, I think you're pretty safe. With a 17, you're able to contain your rage in this moment.
Oh, really?
not
I'm just like
act
internally.
recklessly.
I got the resting face, is what it is. I just
Yeah.
am keeping it together. That makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Your body is irradiating this red light, but up top in the dome, you're solid.
I like it. I like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast
Mean by that.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What do you
by
mean?
that?
I'm gonna cast frostbite right
Okay.
here. And let me go ahead and do that first. So I guess you need a con 13 to hit.
Constitution saving throw for Wizbo.
Yes.
I got D&D Beyond for this guy, so I was rolling on here. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Hail him.
that is not going to do it. That's a 6.
Oh, cool. So let me go ahead and give you some damage here. It's a 3.
100.
3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. And
All
then
right. So what does it look like when you cast the spell? What's happening exactly? Describe it to us.
in my mind, I just want to freeze him in his place because deep down, deserves to go to jail, get paid, get in trouble. So if I freeze him, they can easily capture him. So my goal is just to kind of go, aha, and just, just frost, and hope that he turns into a giant ice cube.
All right, with 3 points of damage, he definitely doesn't turn into a giant ice cube, but he looks pretty cold. He starts to shiver a little bit. You see like some ice crystals start to form on like the edges of his the fabric of his clothing, the furthest away from his natural body heat. Anything else for you?
I'd like to bonus action finger guns on him too.
Is finger guns the name of the spell?
He literally, yeah.
That's
So typically, where's your character sheet?
It's okay.
I don't think you can cast a second spell, even if it is a cantrip.
Because it's also out of.
Oh no, you can you can count. Is finger guns a cantrip?
It is a cantrip, yeah.
Okay, you're good then.
I'm good.
As long as it's not a second leveled spell, yeah, you're good.
Oh no, it's just a cantrip. Does a 15 hit?
On Wizbo himself,
Yeah.
I believe that it does. Yes, it
Okay.
just hits.
Perfect. So that's gonna be 4 damage.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That is it.
All right. Yeah, Wizbo is looking pretty rough here. That is going to bring up one of our second gnomes. He is going to run around this way towards you, Chim, and he's going to make an attack with his club at you.
Please
That
don't.
is
in gnomish.
going to be a 15 to hit.
Misses.
All right, that is going to end his turn. We've got one more gnome over here. He's going to run up to you, PK. He's going to take an attack with the club as well. These guys were not meant to fight. These guys are here to cook. They've got crazy purple spiral eyes. He's got an 8 to hit against you, PK.
That misses.
That's going to miss. Finally, that will bring up Wizbo. Wizbo is going to... He's a wizard, right? And he's getting casted again. So he is going to look at you, Fiona. He's going to take a couple steps forward. And he is going to...
That opportunity
he's gonna,
attack against Chim?
No, because he's still within 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's going to look forward to you, Fiona, and he's going to say, "Oh, you want to attack me with ice? I'll attack you with ice." And he's going to cast Ray of Frost against you. That is going to be just an 8 to hit.
I'm safe.
That's going to miss. You're going to see him go, "I hate this stupid robe." And he's going to walk forward for the second 2 steps of his movement here, and he's going to pull out a little tiny dagger from inside his cloak and take a swipe at you with it as well. Damn you!
Do I get an opportunity attack now?
I was gonna say
Now that he has moved out of your range, both of you would get an opportunity attack. We'll resolve that in just a second, though. 16 to hit on you, Fiona.
Yes, it hits.
All right, that will be a 1 on the damage die for 2 points of damage.
All right.
As he kind of grazes you. He gives you a little laceration. Go ahead and both of you roll a hit on your opportunity attacks for me, please.
I would say since I'm kind of squared up with this this guy, I have my pike pointing at the gnome, and I was just gonna like take the back end of it and just try to like pop Wizbo in the back. So
Okay.
do you want me to do like an unarmed strike instead of the pike?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you think is most appropriate is
I
fine.
feel like that's
as long as it's a
appropriate. It
melee
doesn't
attack.
seem like it was gonna be a lot anyways, but ooh, 7.
7 will not hit, unfortunately.
Just like
Yeah. As he's walking away, I'm like pulling out my short sword and I swing it near his shoulder, and that's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will definitely hit.
Yeah, and so that's going to be 6 damage on him.
6 damage. He's looking pretty rough. Okay, he does that damage to you, Fiona. That is going to end his turn, and that'll bring us back to the top of the order, Chim.
I didn't go.
Oh, yeah,
I was gonna
yeah,
say, unless
yeah.
everyone has cracked initiative, I think I got skipped because I had a 19.
That is completely my bad. Please take your turn.
Okay. It's okay. I was going to use my bonus action to compel him to duel me.
Okay.
Compel Wizbo to duel
Ooh,
me.
nice.
And then I was going to ram him with my horns.
Does he need to make a saving throw or something to...
Yes.
Okay.
So let me... It is a wisdom save of 12.
All right. He succeeds with an 18.
damn.
Okay. First good roll. Okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna ram him.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I want to hit this man.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got it.
So
Neta.
proud.
I got the exact same thing twice. That's crazy. Okay. I got a 12.
12 is not going to do it, unfortunately. He has an AC of 15, and he's going to go, ha ha! All right, so that is Neta. I think I also skipped this gnome back here. So he's going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20 here, and try and swing on you, PK.
Okay.
Bring it.
That is a 14 to hit.
That's my armor class right there.
Oh, one of the gnomes actually hits. That is going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage. As he pulls up his little club. It's like, it looks like a billy club that like an old school cop would have. It's like the short like narrow handle, and it kind of expands out towards the top, but not too wide, just kind of a slim little weapon. Okay,
Yeah.
so Chim, what would you like to do?
I would like to. If I see that he's looking pretty rough, I'll probably just ignore my fellow gnomes that are a little annoying, but pretty chill. And I'm gonna just take a step right here and just kind of take a lunge at him with my pike.
Okay. He is going to miss on his opportunity attack as you move out of his range. Go ahead and roll to hit against Wizbo with your pike.
I think I can actually.
He's going to kind of turn around from Fiona. What are you doing?
I'm going to use my...
I should have won this competition.
Not dressed like that, buddy.
I'm going to use my luck point to give myself advantage before
This is
I
a
roll.
very expensive robe.
It's all patched up. I'll make some more holes right now.
Ooh, okay. Give me a natural 20. All right, 22 to hit. Still good.
22 hits for sure.
Okay, and that's going to be... Ooh, that's the wrong one. 12 piercing damage.
With 12 piercing damage, I have a very important question to ask you.
Okay.
Are you trying to kill this man?
I don't... Let me think. I like fighting. I like
What
competition.
would Chim do?
I think he's got an attitude problem, but so does Chim. But I'm kind of
Roll for it.
I'm kind of high off of this like win, you know what I mean, too? So like I'm kind of like going with it.
I would roll
Oh.
for it. If you get above a 10, you kill him. Under 10.
I'll do it skewed though. If I get under an 8. No, I don't like that. I don't
Under-
know if I'd kill him. I think I'd just try to wound him really bad, but maybe not kill him. Just like take him out of commission. You know what I mean? Like kind of just
Okay.
like slice at his ankles or something.
So yeah, I'll say you strike out with your weapon with your 10 feet range, and you're able to get him just in the back of one of his calves, and you feel the blade like sink in pretty deep. You got a chunk of muscle there, and you just hear him go, "I yield! I yield!"
And then I'm gonna take it and just swing back up and try to just like cut the the robe off of him, or I don't know, like some of the patches or something, because I noticed he like tore the patch off and did a spell.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Risky. That's risky. You're gonna kill this
In the
guy.
bottom, it's like a long robe, right? I'm not trying to like slice at his torso or anything.
No, well, I'm not gonna say yeah. I'm not saying this is at risk to him. I'm just seeing how well you do at this.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Sleight of hand. 13.
With a 13, I mean, you take a chunk, you slice the robe, but you certainly don't do any kind of like ninja disrobing of him in this moment.
Patchy, just like your cooking skills.
Just like dink.
As he starts screaming, "I yield, I yield." First of all, these gnomes, they seem to be out of like you broke like his concentration or whatever was going on to keep these guys under his will, and they surround him and just start punching him and like kicking him, and like you see one of them throws the bag down and they pull out like sticks out of their little bag of holding and start hitting this guy with sticks, and Wizbo's on the ground. Stop, I yield. And we'll say in this moment the scene kind of fades to black, and we revisit Fasuril the following morning when all of the cooking stuff has been cleaned up. The village is gathered around. You see Wizbo is over in the corner in like handcuffs. He's got like a halfling kind of dressed like a little constable standing next to him. You see the kid with the giant head-sized turnip is standing there with the same turnip. It's got like 2 or 3 more bites out of it. As the mayor comes out to make his announcement. Well, this has been a very eventful soup trials this year, as it always seems to be. A little more violent this time. We don't really like that, but we're very happy that it has come to a conclusion. We have our PK, Neta, Fiona, Fireball, Chim, Pinkerton. This is our winning team. He walks over to the four of you. He's got these medals. They're like these bronze-looking kind of medallions. They've got a etching of the Cauldron on them, and he one by one places them over your neck, kind of like Princess Leia at the end of Star Wars, just bestowing you with these medals. And he also tells you guys, you all get free ale at the tavern for the next year until the following soup trials is announced.
Score!
And he also pulls out 4 coin purses and hands each one of you one of the coin purses and says, you also all win 300 gold pieces each. Thank you very much to the town store for supplying this. And we look forward to seeing you all next year for the soup trials. And that's it. Have a great day. We're going to have dinner in town for everyone set up in the next couple hours, and we hope to see you all there. And you see him kind of turn around and start discussing stuff with the other elders of the town. You see some other halflings come out from around one of the market stalls with some tables. They start setting up, and you see one of them kind of with the tablecloth and furl the tablecloths out onto the tables. What are the 4 of you doing now as we come to a conclusion here? You have won the soup trials. You have 300 gold pieces each. You have free ale in Fasuril for the next year.
I think I would have ran to the tavern to go get wasted for free. That sounds sick. And I'd just be, if you'd allow it, just like sitting there at the bar, just like on my second one, just like talking and like another halfling's ear off, like,
And then he just shouted 9.7, and I was like, I knew it. I knew it. We're the best. It all makes sense, really, if you think about it.
I will also say, as you guys kind of make your way to do whatever you'd like to do for the rest of this evening, you all feel a little stronger, and every one of you has leveled up.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Level 3. Level 3.
Level 3.
Let's go.
So the next time that we revisit these characters, they'll be just a little bit stronger for the next story. Anything else you guys would like to say or do to wrap this up? You guys are kind of all now in the tavern. You're enjoying dinner and drinks on the house for the next year.
PK is just gonna wander on back to his home. He doesn't know how he got worked into all this, and he's like, all right, I'm going home.
I think Neta is probably fully enjoying this like hometown hero kind of treatment right now. She's dancing with everyone in the tavern. She's eating at the communal tables with the big celebration. Like she's fully throwing herself into all of it and just enjoying yapping to every single little halfling that'll talk to her.
And they are enjoying yapping just as much as you are, and it is, as I've said, that is their favorite thing to do. So.
I think
Fiona
Fiona's
Fireball. What are we
I think
doing?
she's just going to be holding a drink, and she's just going to be like, "This is so great!" Like in the tavern. But I know she is just loving everything and is thinking, "I really think I should just live here and just be part of the town." I met some really cool people, and I just love it here. So
We'll build a bigger tavern. It'll be great.
Yes, just a little taller would be nice. Just a smidge.
I'm still talking to the halfling like,
Yeah, and I'm a really, really good cook, but Neta really put her hoof in it. I gotta give her props.
Thank
and
you,
just chug my meat.
Chim. Wow, that was a genuine compliment to another person. I'm proud of you.
He's grown so much.
Yeah.
Give me another one.
She gives you hers. Just like, I shouldn't have this anyway. Go.
And as Chim chugs his third or fourth ale, at least at this point, he starts bragging again to this halfling that's standing right there, and the screen kind of just fades to
Purple.
black as the audio of Chim bragging to this guy continues as the screen fades to black. And we are closing a story of a cute and cozy soup competition here in the Dalelands, part of Faerun, and who knows what else is going down in the rest of Faerun. But here in this cozy corner of the Dalelands, there's no bad news here yet. There's no way of knowing what's coming for Faerun. But if you'd like to find out what's coming in Faerun, be sure to catch us on our next series to find out. But that is the end of the Curious Cauldron of Fasuril. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing, players.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you.
What a cute story, dude. So
And
cool.
we will see you for the next one.
Soup day, soup day, soup day, soup day, soup day.
Alrighty, that's going to do it for tonight's episode of Side 21. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you being here. One quick reminder, we are on social media at Side 21 TV. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, and of course, as always, YouTube and Twitch. One more time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Side 21. Have a great night.